We are live. Hello, everybody. Welcome. I am Pseudo. We're going to be doing some casting with Joppa Johnson and Homage today. I think they're already in Discord talking, so we're going to go unmute them, throw down our sound a little bit, and join them. If you're new to the channel, I do build crafting, theory crafting, and lots of streams Monday, Wednesday, and sometimes on the weekend when I get time. And let's go see what they're talking about. I think they're chatting about EU meta versus NA meta. We're gonna have to do some little setup, and we'll get this going. All right, hang on. Let me jump in here. Okay, guys. Hello. Hello. Hang on. Yeah, it's thank you for letting me roll my video. Very helpful. Let me maximize Discord so people can see. All right, I think we're good.
Nice. I knocked on your stream there.
I have to accept your knock, Homage. Hold on. So you guys talking about EU versus NA, like the effort level and stuff? I agree with what Joppa said while Discord was muted. I think EU has much more players playing it, and thus is very difficult to get top whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it seems that way.
I was just telling Homage, like, you try so hard for top 10 in EU. Come to NA. Close your eyes. You don't even need your monitor on. Get top 10. Take that Prince of the Arena back to EU and flex it. I'm telling you, that's a method.
What do you need to do to transfer? Is it do you have to pay?
Some gems. So
They do have to
gems,
say it's about
okay.
500, I think.
Oh, okay. Do you have to pay both ways? Like if you transfer over, can you come back for free?
Nah, you got to double pay.
Damn.
Yeah, so
Double
I had
dipping.
to dig into the win trade funds. Get that going.
That's like what, an hour of win trading for you? An hour of win trade profits?
Oh yeah, and you'd be surprised how much they pay on the EU side. So I mean, rates skyrocketed. So it is what it is, man.
Nice, man. I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
Hello, Pancake.
Good stuff. Okay, about 5 minutes out from our first game starting here. We need Johnson. He's in the lobby. Where are you, Johnson? We're gonna knock on his stream.
Something's not going for me. We'll figure it out.
Oh, I forgot to start the shared chat. What do you mean? It says I need to be live in order to have shared chat? What the hell?
We should go.
Oh, there.
I'll go stream on Facebook. I'm sorry, Meta. I'm sorry, Zuck. What's it called now?
Yeah, I think it's Zuck. I think that's the one.
Go stream all over Zuck. Chat seems to be working for me.
There we go. We're up and running.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. Okay, now I just get Johnson, and then the games begin. And there he is.
Do you want to enroll in this tournament?
Hello.
Johnson,
Hello.
speak to me. Let me hear your sweet voice.
How you doing?
Pretty good. This is mostly for an audio check. I gotta turn you up a little bit.
Okay.
Dude,
Turn me
we queued into each other like, what, 27 times in a row today?
Yeah, 27, 28, something like that.
Are you
And I'm
following
pretty sure
me?
we didn't lose a single game, by the way.
Yeah, appreciate that. Thanks for that huge unrated elo.
Yep, that's what I'm here for. You know, really, I'm just here to ferry lost souls across the unranked ladder. Okay, how do I make your screen bigger? Is there a way to only see your screen share?
You have all the like icons and stuff. If you right click and then go hide grid view
Okay.
or hide non-stream participants, it'll work in Discord.
Oh, I can also pop out the stream. Oh, okay, this works too.
You could also watch either of our streams on a delay for 15 like seconds, which would be really good for commentating.
Yeah, that could make for some crazy content. Can you imagine if I'm just You guys are all commenting together, and then I am commenting 15 seconds behind.
I think that's a great idea.
Look at this guy standing right in the middle. Come on, man. We're trying to do something here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He left. I made him disappear.
See, Homage, what we all need to do is get the Champions Rest Lounge so we can't be bothered up there.
I wish, man. Who is this?
Just have to play better.
An EU gamer is here with the gizmo. Oh no. This is confirmation.
Oh no.
EU has invaded our server.
Wild tournament.
I love it though. It's going to be way better, like entertainment.
Remind me
Yeah,
again
I
how you
agree.
do this. You just click on a tournament and then go spectate. And which one is this that it's going to be called?
It'll be
Monthly-
Cormier's Clash.
Thank you, sir.
First game starting up in less than a minute here. Johnson is under the table right now. And he's muted too, damn.
Oh, it's okay.
Hey, Johnson, you can take my seat, Johnson. Take my seat, Johnson. I'll be in the.
No. Take my seat, Johnson.
No. Take mine.
No,
Nice
it's okay.
seat.
I'm
I'm
hard
yeah,
chilling.
I'm taking Joppa's seat.
Dude,
and then- yeah, there we go.
Just your forehead peeking through.
You guys both deserve to be where you are, and I wouldn't want to take anything from you.
No.
What a humble king, dude.
No. I don't even want to
No,
say.
it's all right.
I'm more of a
it's all right.
stander myself.
Let's just stand behind Homage.
Yeah.
Stand on the shoulders of giants.
Oh,
I
come
wish I had
on.
the giant tonic.
All right, let's
Like, we're
see.
his
Two,
bodyguards.
2, 4,
Kinda.
6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, about 17 teams. That's a really light roster, if I do say
We're
so
all
myself.
scared. We're all scared of the EU boys.
17 teams.
Yeah, that's not much. We may have a short stream here today, gentlemen.
How come the four of us didn't just queue up in 4v5 our way to a
that's what I was
gizmo?
saying. It's like you want to enroll in this.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You really could have, bro.
Dude, if anybody's watching this and like wanted to get in on this action, get a team going. There's only 17 teams. You only need to beat 7 teams to be in the top 10. Like, come on, people. We need some content. I'm gonna take a look at this Ops versus Nigel game for the very first one.
All right.
One of these teams is the EU Spies.
Oh, we got some politics going on, huh?
Yeah, it's gonna get political today.
I'm all about it. I love getting political.
You like getting political.
We're gonna have to out the Spies. I think that they might be Nigel, and that's why I want to see this team. Nigel Thornberry is from Australia, so that's probably the EU team, right?
Yeah, I'd probably follow that. I think that makes sense.
This is what you do. You mash the spectate button until the match starts.
Yeah. They always wait
Makes-
until last minute to
Makes
accept.
it start
So
faster.
that's true. It's true. Yeah, geez, what a light roster today. Only 17. We need more
Yeah.
teams, man.
I mean, honestly, we should get the tournament in before it becomes 5 Bladesworn meta.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, I cannot wait to be playing my Condi Bladesworn
Oh
with
my gosh.
sword and torch. I'm gonna
Ooh.
live in a fantasy, man. It's gonna be
Homage,
crazy.
save the conversation. I'm sorry. I did this.
I'm all for it, man. I'm all for it.
The
I've-
support,
I've drank the Bladesworn Kool-Aid.
the support traits they're giving it, if they don't adjust the numbers, are insanity. But we'll see.
Okay, I've given up on this. We're doing Mortas versus Black Swan. Where's the EU Spies? Show them to me.
That's.
I
what
thought
they
you were
get.
gonna be a power druid enjoyer, Homage.
I think everybody's
I
gonna
am.
be a power.
I'm already on that train. I'm on the second train, that second car of that train. You're in the front. You're the
Oh,
conductor.
okay.
Drop is the caboose,
Gotcha. Oh, that's true. Yeah.
and I'm shoveling coal. Okay, this is not the EU Spies. Not the EU Spies.
That's all
okay,
Homage cares about.
Yeah, man, that's the most interesting part of this today. At least
You don't care about this
I'm gonna
2v1
look
that's
back
going
at-
on mid?
Still, the Ops and Nigel game is not going. Okay, let's take a look at the 2v1 that's over like 40 seconds ago. Hey, look, it's over. I'm gonna see games-wise what we want to switch off to here.
What if we get that
can't-
one?
Which one?
That one right there.
Which one?
Wait,
The one that's
Warpigs
right there.
versus CJ. They're
Should we look at this
neck
one?
and neck right now.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah. I
Oh,
don't
they're
know
up?
why you got it when Joppa
wait,
said
what?
it, but not me.
Hold on
Oh.
a second. Hold on a second. What's
Hold
going
on a
over
minute.
here?
The war
War
pigs are
pigs.
going crazy right now.
The War
Holy
Traders
crap.
are activated.
The War Traders?
They
Number
are
one.
getting active.
Oh
That's
my
crazy.
God.
Number one
Dude, they have the
PvP weight
Druid.
trading guild.
Oh wow. They gotta I don't know what's going on, but I think I've played with that Druid before, and that Druid is so hard to take down.
Oh my
And
god,
also
yeah.
that Mesmer, it's like it is Mesmer, so you're not gonna get that much value. It's core Mesmer, but that person plays it very, very well. So I mean,
3v3
you
here.
have a Druid that's like near best in slot, and then like a core Mesmer that still does like a lot of burst damage. I'm sure you can meme them somehow.
I feel like if as soon as the pigs lose a node here, it's going to be really hard for them to get it back with this team comp, though.
Oh, the Rev
I
is
agree.
AFK. The USA Rev, who is, I think that's Anya. I'm not sure.
Let them have
It
their
was
moment.
45.
Let them have their moment. They're gonna win this.
They're
They're gonna take it home today, dude.
Yeah, why are you looking
coming
at
home.
this, Joppa?
Dang, I just got the vibe. I'm sorry.
It's going to be a 2v1 on the red team home as well. Just kidding. Gabagool opting to run to the mid fight, leaving the 1v1 between the Druid and the Gale Shot here.
Yeah, I'm watching this Druid. He is tanky, but also Gale Shot does about 1 billion gazillion damage, and
It
I
just
think this
did
Druid
1 billion
cannot
gazillion damage.
sustain through that. Oh my gosh.
Just wait, as soon as we get the Druid buffs, and this Druid is out here blasting his own water field 18 times.
With 25 might.
leaping through his water field. Yep, it's gonna be
It's gonna be
we're gonna
crazy.
be living the good life. All of that hard work that I put in on the forums paid off, so I'm really happy about that.
You got
Those
the-
late
the
nights.
All those late nights on the forums.
creating alt accounts to blast the forums.
Yeah, just to pump up my own posts. I mean,
Yeah, man. Been there. We've all been there,
yeah,
obviously.
Homage makes so many forum posts, you wouldn't believe it. I really
Oh.
get the problem. That
Anybody see that
flamethrower's still
9K?
chunking.
Gale 5 there.
Yeah,
Oh, but I
please
saw
start
that 14k flamethrower onto this Mirage. Or this Mesmer.
I'm going to take one final look at the Ops game. It started. Okay, I'm going to Ops versus Nigel, boys.
he was
I
just
need to
killing
know.
time this whole time.
It's Ops, Tramas, Stevie, Hannibal, and somebody versus Nigel, Mark, Doze,
Doze.
Teresia, and Ma. Okay.
This is-
Team Nigel is perchance the EU spies. Well, I mean, the other guys are NA, but I don't know who this Nigel individual is.
It's Nigel.
Oh, true. I'm sorry, Nigel.
in the
My
name.
bad, dude.
It's literally right there in the name.
My bad. I'm not familiar with your game. I love the Thornberries, though.
I didn't watch that show too many times when I was younger.
Actually, a hilarious show. Okay, this is actually a good close game, though. This is two high-tier teams battling it out here. Right now, this team fight's going pretty handily
Yeah, the
into
red
the
turned it
red
around
team's
here.
favor.
No, they were losing. They turned it around. Incredible.
They also have this thief that's getting a lot of value by just permanently decapping or full capping the far node based on the
Yeah.
respawns. It's going to be hard for for blue team to deal with because they don't really have somebody that can match this thief necessarily. Because I think this is a Condi thief, which is a little tough for Gale Shot if you don't dodge every single condition in the game.
Trauma
You
cut
obviously do have Mace 4, but yeah.
Very good
There's-
kiting there by Trauma. Yeah, it's
Definitely
going
a
to be a
Condi.
bit of a roamer diff here because, Blue's electing to try the Gale Shot as the roamer, and Red's running this Condi Thief. I think it's hard to say. I mean, it's hard to argue with the Gale Shot damage, but this is such a big map. A Thief can really go to work here, capping these nodes.
Oh yeah, big time. And honestly, if you're not running, so blue team is running probably best in slot comp right now for a 5-stack, and I think USA was running the same comp. The second best comp is exactly what red team is running. You have 2 bunker amalgams that are just going to sit side notes all game. You also have another tanky Rit who's also going to be swapping in and out with the different amalgams depending on the matchup. And then you have a Thief that controls the rest of the map. And blue team, obviously, they don't have the Thief, so who's going to match the Thief, right? And even if you send the Gale Shot or even the Rev to match the Thief, well, the Thief is now running the pistol Condi build, which actually does well into both of them. It might not be good into team fights, but in that scrappy 1v1 where they're trying to out-rotate each other, that pistol Thief is going to win every single time.
Do you think that there's a roamer right now in the meta that could compete with a Thief like this? Or is it just run a Thief or get decapped?
I mean, I want to say that it's, you know, the Gale Shot and the Rev, they both have like a lot of mobility built into them, but it's just the matchup. Like the matchup hurts so bad that even if you kept up with that Thief, it's like, you know, you send the Gale Shot, well, the Gale Shot's going to lose. So maybe you'll forego it if they get the full cap, and then you're trying to team fight, but then the team fight lasts too long because they have bunker amalgams, and by that time the Thief has already full capped and is now fully back into the team fight. So blue team is really in a predicament here in terms of what they're going to do.
You even see it here. The Thief just went completely behind the team fight. It's just like, I'm chilling. The far node.
Yeah. And that's legit one of the best. Good players say this all the time. There is so much value in simply not dying. Right. And I try to tell my players this all the time, guys, I would rather you sit still and spawn for 30 seconds to a minute and then wait for me than to go in and just die and think that you're doing something. So red team, what they're going to do, they're so tanky, they have a support, they're just going to live 4v5, right? They're going to live 4v5, they're going to run away, they're going to strafe around, all while the Thief is running around the map. And by the time the Thief is done, guess what? All 4 players are still alive, and the Thief can plus that, make it a 5v5 so easily.
They're even going to get him up here in this team fight. Incredible.
Yeah, team fight win for blue here. They need this map, but they're getting reses in the backline.
Yeah.
All of their work just got eliminated, and now Nautilus Unleashed is going to go down. And the final kill gets wiped out by Tromdax's banner. They had the win. They snatched the defeat from the jaws of victory there. What just happened, man?
That's the second time. Red has been really good at just losing a player initially and then just turning the team fight around because they have so much AoE pressure.
That's also what you get with a super tanky team like this as well. Like you can survive these outnumbered situations.
They did all the work and then it just slipped through their fingers, man. That's gotta hurt. Like that's kind of a that's a mental destroyer there. You know, you're gonna be maybe a little bit raging after that one here.
Just conceptually, I can't believe things still run bomb kit flamethrower anyway.
I hate that build. I'm the #1 flamethrower bomb kit hater.
Definitely build of all time.
Look at that 4-man decap by the blue team. It's like,
yeah,
yeah. I mean, they're making all the right decisions, but then you can see the red Thief back on their far node, and then now the Rev is kind of forced to take that 1v1, and it's like this guy's just getting destroyed by those Condis, all while red team is kind of just memeing around and just living and running away, and then letting blue team push into them, all while the Thief is getting so much value. So I think, you know, red team is playing this to perfection, and they actually ended up losing the team fight as well. Maybe they're just way too tanky. It looks like they were able to focus the blue support first and kill him, and you know, once the support dies in a team fight, everything just falls apart. It's such like a balancing act to, you know, do we target the support because we know he's tanky, he's going to be too hard to kill, versus if we target a DPS, but then it's like we know if we kill him first, then we literally everything else just falls into place.
Nigel's looking for the beast here, but Ink is all over him. This is a main hand pistol Thief. And he just can't sustain through these Condi bursts. He needs to use the elite to give him a little bit of healing, just for the regen and Condi cleanse there. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this is one of the big. This is like the big main weakness of Gale Shot. I think is like you don't really have the best access to cleanses. You can run the Squall trait where you cleanse 1 Condi every time you use one of your Squalls, so that's your heal and your leap, and also the Tornado, but nobody's playing Tornado in comp. And then you have Mace offhand, and that's all you have for cleanses. So something like this Pistol Thief that can just Condi bomb instantly with a bunch of Condis is actually quite difficult for the Gale Shot to deal with.
Wow.
Where are we going, Homage?
Give me a sec to look, please. Let's see. Well, let's do the closer of the two, which I guess would be Valid Crash Out versus Lucian.
Yeah. And both teams are good, by the way.
Okay, okay. I wasn't really familiar. Oh yeah, they are. Wow. Okay.
Oh yeah, look at that.
You were right. Some heavy hitters here.
So
We
this
got
is
some
Sid
gamers
versus
here.
Team.
Yep.
Paragon still just best in slot in that support role. Incredible. Never thought I'd see the day where support warrior, you know?
Yeah.
Well, you're living it.
Yeah, it's quite good.
Apparently.
Your class is good, Pseudo. Accept it.
These are called professions in this game, Homage.
I'm excited to see
I'm
this power measure, actually.
Where is he?
Ooh, I say that and he immediately dies. That is the caster curse.
Caster curse.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see
personified
this
right there.
power mesmer. Oh, he got
Oh my gosh.
exploded.
He got exploded. He did indeed. They made these new changes to the domination trait line, and I mean, it certainly works in freaking ranked where you can just blow people up, but
Yep.
I don't think I've really seen any competitive teams make much use out of the, a big domination mesmer, but meta's kind of been, well, dominated by other stuff right now, mostly Rev, if we're being honest,
Running-
Rev and Necro.
Yeah, I just realized they're running double Necro. That's going to be a lot of AoE cleave in those team fights.
Yeah.
Not even double Necro, double Reaper. That's incredible.
Boon Corrupt, Cleave, CC. It's got so much going
Light.
on, this Necro build. Oh, there's a Necro 1v1 in the mine node here. Will anybody die? I will be shocked if somebody dies. This build is so tanky.
Sea Monster loses. I'm never going to let him live this down.
Sea Monster versus Neppy. Looks like Neppy gets the chill to the bone there. Hearing damage to the plus gets Sea Monster in a second with that Power Mirage damage. I was just gassing this guy up, and he pulled it off, but now he's got to run away. Is he out of cooldowns? Can he make it happen again? Looks like, ooh, he gets hit by the Shroud 5. He's stuck. He has to pour it out of there.
Monster did get bannered. That was huge.
True, true.
Actually thought they were going to insta-finish him, but at the last minute.
I'm not really sure, if you're blue team, you have a 200-point deficit to close here. I'm not really sure what the angle is at this point, right?
I think the angle is you start thinking about the next game. That's what I'm thinking.
The angle is to try to tilt them in chat. That's
wait,
this
absolutely.
is true actually.
Write this down. Write this down.
Enter map chat.
The map chat meta, if you will.
How Sulfur even gets a pick on this guy in the beast.
On a serious note, though, losing in Swiss, like you can afford, I think, like what? I forget the exact formula of like different teams and how many teams there are, but you can lose one, and it's actually good if you're a good team. You already know that you're going to make the playoffs because you're going to beat everyone else. But if two good teams go against each other, the best thing you can do is take what happened in that game and then switch up your comp, right? I highly doubt that if, for example, the last game we watched, which was Stevie's team versus Mark's team, I highly doubt that Mark is going to stay the same, like the same comp. They're going to switch something up if they're going to swap someone to Gale Shots or Thief or whatever it is. But that's one of the benefits of like, we could take one loss and we might as well lose to a good team because now we know how to beat them in the future. So I would take that as a win. But again, this is Swiss, so the best thing you can do is just learn and improve for the next game.
Very true. Wise words, Joppa.
I will be right back, everyone.
I am most interested in this Ops versus CJ game that's coming up next.
Oh yeah, and this is exactly. I think this is really good for Team USA because again, the whole Ops with the Thief and then the 30 bunkers and then the support. It's like, well, how are you even going to play against that? So CJ and USA, they're going to play into that and know exactly what to do. If they lose this, USA still getting into the playoffs, but they'll know exactly what to do against that Thief.
What do you think they're going to do against it? Hunt it down? Counterpick it?
It's going to be hard because I know that there's I forgot who, maybe Anya, but he also plays Thief. But then even then, like Thief versus Connie Thief, it's still such an awkward matchup. I think in my head, what's going to happen is CJ just farms, right? Because the whole issue with 4v5 while the Thief just goes around and decaps and full caps is the 4 other players are just surviving so long because they're so tanky. But then when you have a really, like, literally best in slot Gale Shot, which is CJ, doing a bunch of damage, he literally has the power to one-shot and turn the tides the entire fight. So I think the DPS is going to be the difference if they don't opt to try and match the roaming.
I think that's a very measured read on that situation. Part of me is almost thinking like, what if they do something crazy, like a support Firebrand or something completely
Something
ridiculous?
crazy.
But you're probably right. They're probably just gonna have the Gale shots hit on the Thief. So
Even my
What's up,
build
Pseudo?
brain is. Oh, I'm sorry. Even my build brain is trying to come up with like, what is off meta that could potentially counter the meta and thus deal with some of this like AoE pressure, right? And I don't want or know that there's enough support that's AoE to deal with like some of this amalgam, bomb kit, flamethrower nonsense, or even enough reflex to deal with a Gale shot. So I think having the Thief there is probably the best counter that we've seen, at least.
I've just been tipped off. I'm gonna go to the Boar mode match, and I was correct, boys. Get in the Boar mode match right now. They're doing
mode.
full core in the monthly tournament. This is huge. Full vanilla.
Is this the War Pigs match?
Yeah, we got two War
Okay,
Pigs teams who are
okay.
practicing for the Classic Cup coming up soon, and they're running their core class
it.
comps here.
This
I'm
is good.
so into this.
I
So,
love
like,
how
that
they
odds-
didn't just spam the good core classes. Like, we've got a core Alien there, a core Rev, which I played core Rev once. I literally wanted to uninstall immediately. So shout out to them for like staying true to it.
Yeah, they don't
Oh,
even have a
check out-
core Bladesworn here. Okay, what?
Pancake is on this core warrior roamer build here with the offhand axe. This thing does nuclear deadly damage, which I think is exactly the type of pancake style build. He's a scrapper gamer. He's going in with the rampage to mid, looking for his next victim. Blue team's got a few low targets here. Pancake goes on to the Necro, gets an 8k sword 3.
Oh my gosh, that axe
14k
just shredded
axe
them.
fight against 3 of them.
Oh, there
Absolutely.
even a
Kills.
game
Look at the
me.
fourth. Pancake
Oh.
goes crazy. Pancake, oh my god. 4 kills in one team fight with this build.
Man,
I love this build, man.
Holy
that was
crap, they should-
amazing. We picked
They should really
the right
nerf
one to
Warrior
watch.
after what?
Yeah,
after
Warrior
this,
is
honestly.
too strong.
Yeah, way
I
too
think you should
strong.
just nerf Bladesworn after that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a really
honestly-
good idea, actually.
Yeah, yeah. I'm convinced. Nerf Bladesworn.
Oh, yeah, definitely way too
That'd
OP.
be
I've seen
fantastic.
enough.
That was ridiculous.
What if
Goes in for the
you
Bulls charge.
also...
Ooh.
Oh my god, that is... Oh, what? What?
7K, 8K, 15K,
17 off the
18K.
axe 5.
Numbers go forward, dude.
What's going on
number.
here?
We're watching a core-only match. 2 War Pigs teams facing off, practicing for the Classic Cup, which is coming up soon. And we're watching Pancake go absolutely hog wild on this core warrior build. You got offhand axe. You go
How
spin
does
it up.
he see this man?
Just chop him all up.
Crazy.
That's some crazy damage,
Bull charges out. He's got nothing. The Thief is not going to let him leave for free. He goes for the axe 1 and gets the chop. Oh my gosh, wow. Pancake's going absolutely
Absolutely.
hog wild here. He goes
Yeah, I
down. It's
think-
downstate war.
Interesting
Teammates,
enough, I
come
think
in.
it's... Sorry. I think this is a testament to how good AoE buttons are. Because back in the day, you really only had that, like, Axe 5 or those symbols that you threw down, and those were your big hitting skills. But now there's so much AoE that people just throw on the ground that it doesn't really matter what it is, whether it's an Axe 5 or a flamethrower blast. It just tends to cleave everything. Oh my gosh. Absolute insanity. This is not over yet. This is about 50-50. If they can get out of this cleave, they may have a chance of coming back.
Yeah, I think they've just got to suck it up and then wait in the spawn for all 5 of them to be together rather than just going out one by one. It looks like they're still trying to scrap one by one, try to get some sneaky decaps, but no, they're just committing. Maybe one of them breaks through. I think you really have to come in and just put a big red target over this warrior's head and all 5
Or
of them
they-
just slam on him at once.
I mean, they
Nobody
do
gets
also
past Pancake. Look at this poor Necro. He's running for his life.
Chasing them down.
Here comes
man.
the Axe 5, though. 7k damage. Necro gets a fear ring. Oh, but he runs into the power measure. What is this? Oh, hey, I don't know if this counts. This is a dagger on this Mesmer. We're gonna have to consult the rule book here.
Yeah, they're fired.
Yeah, I think that's a disqualification
Reported.
right there.
Yeah, I
Questionable.
think that's
Absolutely.
an instant disqualification.
Let's
It is
right click
questionable.
priority report right on there. That's what we can do, I think.
I haven't heard of anything like that. I would love it, but no such thing I've heard of.
Okay.
If you guys had that, I would ask you to priority report Joppa.
Joppa for no, we're top of the list. Believe me.
I want to be
Instantly
reported. Actually,
reported.
so jokes on you. I want to be reported.
Yeah, Joppa actually asked us to report him first. That's why he's the top of the list. I don't know. I think the Mesmer had the right idea. We're trying to slip by these warriors, and he's really good, just looking to put some pressure on some of these. Because they have two roamers right on the red team with the thief and the Mesmer, but they just cannot get past this wall that is this warrior. Oh my gosh.
I will say I have been seeing some Axe offhand being played by Paragons as well, primarily Paul. I was watching Paul play Axe Paragon for a little bit with this Might Makes Right setup, and it looked pretty good, but he's also played all sorts of stuff. Warhorn, Torch, Pistol. Seems like there's a lot of flexibility here.
It's nice to see some of those.
He's good, man. And Paul is good, too. He can just run whatever the hell he wants.
Nice to
It'd
see
be better
some
than
of
me,
the-
anyways.
I'm sorry. Warrior weapons come back because there was such a dearth of variety for a while. It was just the two that were good.
Okay, blue team, what is your angle here? You're kind of just running up against the wall, but actually, wait a minute. They've got 2 kills in this team fight here, and Gabagle is not long for this world. As soon as he's out of this shroud, this hammer warrior is all over him. Oh, I think they lost their... what is that? Support Rev. I'm not used to seeing any of these classes here.
You know what I'm noticing this match? It's a lot slower.
Yeah, I know, right?
With all the, it feels more like how the matches and the maps were designed. Almost weirdly, can't really put my finger on why that is, but very much slower. We have a battle down
Pancake
at Trank
claimed
already?
another victim.
Oh, did he?
Victimizes the thief too.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I was
I
down
think
at
we
the
need to
Trank.
nerf Warrior. That's all I'm getting out of this.
Yeah, just nerf.
Truly,
that.
I've seen
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah, but it definitely
get
is
this
slower,
right.
dude. It is so crazy, Pseudo, that you said that, because I was watching 2016 World Championships, and then my main comment was like, why is everyone moving in slow motion right now? Like, and literally everyone is so slow. It just goes to show how complex like VOE specs are and how the game has like evolved. But I kind of like, I don't know, it's a very good idea to do like the core classic tournament,
Yep.
because it actually gives you a
Classic Cup,
taste of
baby.
like, yeah, how PvP was designed to be played, right? It's not some Gale shot pressing one button and then ticking you for 12k in one shot.
I'm gonna throw an idea from Sulfur over here, because he had in the off seasons for like a week, the mini seasons, he really wants them to do like Core or Heart of Thorns only or Path of Fire only, and that really wouldn't work if you don't own those expansions, but for like as an option, so that we could sort of see what from each expansion is really just outperforming everything else in the game, and also because it would be fun because it would only be a week. So I think that'd be a really fun idea. They're gonna try
I love
stuff.
that.
That's a pretty
Yeah.
cool idea. Yeah, I like that a lot.
Blue team may get the Trank here. They may have a chance.
Why did they give that up?
Because they lost. They lost the fight homage.
Oh, okay. I must have been paying attention to the wrong thing. Okay. I thought Red was winning that. My bad.
I mean, it kind of worked out for red team because they had people prepared to decap those, so it's a lot of investment from blue team, but they really only get one node off it. The one node that
Yeah.
they did get lost the 1v1, so they are also getting decapped on the one node they did get, so
Yeah.
this ended up being pretty okay for
man.
red team.
I thought
Gets
they were
another
gonna have
one.
people on the points to hold it once they capped it, for sure.
Oh, they're not doing relics either.
No relics, that's right.
Oh,
Wait,
that's a
that's
big
so
one.
sick. I like
That's
that.
a big one. Okay, yeah.
Shout
I was
out-
like,
shout out-
there's no way that they're forgetting that.
No,
This
no.
This is the Hog Cup that's coming up, I believe, or is this the core?
No,
tournament?
this is called the Classic Cup.
Oh, we have an Ellie cheating with Relic of the Demon Queen. That's illegal. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Veto.
well,
No,
that's
that's
a little
okay.
sus.
That's okay.
That's a little sus.
Disqualified. No
Yep,
relics.
instant
That's wild.
disqualification.
This is respect to the War Pigs for doing this. This was very fun to watch. Thank you guys. This was incredible. And you really do see the dichotomy of like now versus even 2012 balance with current, numbers.
Okay, I got a question in chat. I actually went ahead and this. Why no relics that are built in the rooms? We deliberated on this for hours. Okay, here's why. A lot of the rune, 6-tier effects are gone at this point, and the relics are way off the charts. So we needed to draw a line in the sand somewhere. So do we say, okay, do we only do core relics? And then we ran that by the people who tested that, and that felt kind of weird to draw that delineation. And the core relics were, not even, it ended up just taking away from it. So we drew a hard line in the sand, just no relics whatsoever, and that's what ended up feeling the most right. So that's the answer on that.
A lot of the core relics were very good as well, like surging once they put it back in the game, like shocking aura.
Yeah.
Yeah, just on stuff that's not supposed to have shocking aura.
I love Shocking Aura.
We don't love shocking aura.
Very fun and interactive design.
We hate shocking aura.
Checked back in on the Nigel versus USA game, and USA kind of ran away with that one. I'm really glad we watched the core game.
Oh, I went to the other one. I went to Sea Monsters.
I am there as well. This is the closest one here. Looks like Sea Monster's on the verge of running away from this. Who is this? Collects on a Troubadour here. You don't often see Troubadour.
That's not
Johnson.
a core class.
Why don't people play Troub anymore? You're the most qualified to answer this, I think.
You say me?
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I think the issue I have with Troubadour is that it just sort of dies. It dies to a lot of stuff right now. It has a bit of disruption, but there's so much resistance and stab on the other classes that are in the meta right now, or stun breaks, that it can be difficult to do damage. I know Klex plays like it's either a hybrid or a Condi focused build, which does feel a lot better because you can build tankier. But at least that's why I haven't been playing power Troubadours, because you have like a power conduit that ports on you and presses sword 2, and you lose your entire health bar. So
You make a good point.
Well, for all those Troubadours refugees out there, I will tell you it's completely broken still in World versus World. So you have a game mode. Don't worry.
Which match here is calling you guys' names? Is any in particular here?
It's this War Pigs one.
You want to watch this one?
No,
I was curious about this Black Swan team.
You're steering this boat.
I got a one-track mind for the EU spies. I want to.
Respect it.
Oh, okay. Here we go. I want to identify the EU spies.
I just want to see how they play and if the comp is any different. If they've cooked something to break DNA. Because something I noticed when I started getting the ability to swap over to you is their stuff, at least when I was playing, is a lot tankier. The games, even on Deadeye, people were running like demolishers and stuff. I found really weird and interesting. It was much more dually. So the games, it is a population issue, but also a balance issue where they would like build tankier, but also they would have like support comps in every, a support in every game, where we just don't have that in the population that we have on NA. So the games were a lot different.
Right.
This is something that I noticed in my time in EU as well, is that there are way more people who are either willing to or just main playing support, and the games play out very differently because of it.
Okay, we got Black Swan, Dragonfire, Jingato, Frosty, and Nezio. I recognize the Nezio name. I think that's a pretty dominant EU player, right? Am I wrong?
I have no idea, to be honest with you.
We're so NA pilled, man.
I know Gingado has been in some of the in-houses. I've seen that name.
Okay.
Double Conduit, Relic of Akeem. That's going to be a lot of just disgusting stuff on your bar.
Yeah. Absolutely. This is going to be a heated over match here. We get some EU heavy hitters versus the home team, Team USA.
I'm going to call something now with
Two
no
swaps.
basis to speculate this off of. Completely no evidence. I think it's going to come down to a Lord kill. Because one team has a Gale shot, and like I feel like either you out-rotate it, or one team just like busts through your door and kills the Lord.
Yeah, I'll be curious to see how the fights play out, because this is a very good map for Gale shot.
The Thief coming out for
we have
the
a
EU
Thief.
side. Thief and Ritualist.
EU side, in quotes, same Condi pistol thief. No short bow on this thief though.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, I think this Condi Pistol Thief is a direct answer to the Gale shot, because it's just such a hard counter.
Condi thief is a legal
Interesting.
chat. That's true. We'll have
I'm going to
find them.
spectate this Connie Thief and see what he can make happen here. He's going to be looking to stealth his team into mid, of course, yeah. There's a big stealth up. Taking this nice and slow. He's sneaking in. He's only about 2 feet tall, so he may just be able to look under the radar, basically. He's hunting for his first kill at this point here. Stealth him
Staying
back
in
up.
stealth.
Red team is putting a lot of resources onto this side of the map. They
Huge
might
amount.
lose this mid cap. They're pretty late to this mid fight. I think they're going to get there in time. Yeah, 2 ticks before it ticks over. So they will be able to keep this neutralized. But it looks like blue team were able to cap their home, whereas red team got...
Oh,
Ooh, so close.
Thief 1 HP.
Yeah.
Wow, that was very close.
Was that Gale Shot damage? What hit him so hard there?
He had a bunch of condis on him from just all the AoE pressure.
Oh my gosh. He's just
And this
completely
is-
out of this fight.
Not the spot you want to be as red team, playing
think they
into USA, giving them 2 early caps. It's going to be hard to
No.
come back from this.
I really think they should have committed to killing Naru because the thief was in stealth and then he turned around because he knew they were committing too many resources, and I think they all should have just gone on Naru and gotten the kill. If it's possible.
I think that the plan was to find the Gale Shot because they really only activated once the Gale Shot became available, and down goes red team's Necro. Nezio first blood there.
With the banner,
And
double banner.
USA running away with this one. 2 nodes and a kill here. They're going to get a second kill on the red team support. That's not good for the European boys.
Not what you
Came
want.
all the
And they're
way
just
across the
marking
end.
this thief the whole time as well. He's going to try to get
Yeah.
a decap on mid. He does get a decap on mid, so that's something. But he is just all by himself on this side of the map. There's really nothing he can do at this point.
And they noticed
He's
they don't
looking
even
for
need
some damage on the Gale Shot, but the Gale Shot's got his number, man. Oh, the Shadow Portal out. That is
Incredible
great. I
Shadow
love
Portal.
seeing that.
He still almost even got him. He's gonna get the decap, but he may die for it. Nope, he's got a stealth button. All right, safe.
Wow, they are not letting this thief exist. They are hunting him down to the ends of the earth so
Yeah,
that he
they-
can't get any damage.
He is just a decap machine right now. He cannot get any damage or caps against them. They are very aware of his shenanigans.
He gets pulled
for
through
sure.
stealth by Helio. Oh, he comes crashing down.
And I think you can see a big difference with this game versus the last game that we saw this pistol thief in, is that the red team's comp is not nearly as tanky as the double bunker amalgam ritualist comp that Ink's team had. Whereas Ink's team was able to survive outnumbered in a lot of these fights and still pressure the enemy team, which gave Ink on that thief the freedom to go decap, full cap, and come back into the fight. That's not the case in this game. They are not surviving these fights nearly long enough for the thief to be getting value.
Yeah, and also
No
one
kidding,
thing that
man.
I noticed too was, and again, this is when like the best of the best plays against the best of the best. In previous fights, the red team was a little bit miscoordinated in terms of they committed really hard to killing a certain group of people, and then before they really finished downs, they didn't really know where to go, and then they like decommitted. Half of them stayed committed, and then in the end, they got nothing. So I think it's a matter of like kind of grouping together and then zerging them. I think they had they had a couple downs, but because there was a little bit of miscommunication, they didn't actually finish the kills, and I think that's what hurt them. Then, as we know, when you're playing the best of the best, stuff like that really does matter.
Very true.
And I'm looking at the target selection that red team has been going for. They've been targeting this conduit quite a lot, which has allowed CJ to basically free cast this entire game. They haven't really had anyone be able to pressure him besides this thief who's just been stuck trying to decap. And I think CJ has just been cranking a ton of damage in this game because he just has nobody to pressure him.
I'm going to say something that sounds a little judgmental because I don't play nearly the level of these people. I think the Ritualist pick was a mistake. I think that if they had gone something a little bit more AoE, either damage or supporty, they would have had the damage to actually cleave through some of this with the double conduit. But I think they committed just not enough in one direction or the other, where they should have had something a little bit more supporty to cover the conduits for their AoE pressure, or something a little bit more damaging to eat through this. I think because they went Ritualist, which is more of a single target spike survival duelist thing, it's not able to eat through any of this.
Yeah.
Well,
no, I agree.
is there a chance that they may have put their A comp back into the quiver so that they don't expose, their best strat? They're saving their best strat for the finals.
I don't see a Bladesworn, so that's entirely possible. I'm going to stop.
Like it's happened many times where USA has fought a really strong team in Swiss and has basically counterpicked that team's strategy when it comes time for the finals. So, there's definitely a possibility that they've decided to not give up their best strategy in the Swiss here and just take the L and run it back in the finals. So,
Yep, and that's definitely, it's not like a scum tactic. That is a legitimate tournament strategy. And we were talking about this earlier, where it's actually, even if you lose, it's beneficial for you to get a preview of what the finals matchup might be. I think USA already went up against two teams that are favored to have a chance to be in the finals, rather than just like maybe some of the less experienced teams. And even though USA wins that, well, in fact, that actually works against them, because now the other team knows exactly how to play against them when they meet in the playoffs.
True.
Do I get my side bet? Did they kill the Lord here?
It's looking close.
They're
knocking on the door, man.
I definitely think they picked the Ritualist, like, because of the amalgams, and I don't know what counters amalgam right now other than Ritualist, so I don't know if it was exactly a mispick, but maybe overall a mispick. Funny enough, just retrospectively how the game worked out. Again, I cannot talk at all to even approach the level of some of these people, so don't know
I think
what I
to
would have
fight
done
the
differently other than
amalgams,
the support.
I think you just need something either spiky or really disruptive at the moment. Like in the last monthly, we saw that SD Thief was an answer to the bunker amalgams.
Right.
With the
because of
stability
boom
changes that it got in the last round of nerfs, I think it's a bit more susceptible to something that's super disruptive. I know people for a while were saying like the Mace Spellbreaker build is like quite good into it.
Yeah.
I think that's harder to pull off in comp, but I think you need something that has some really high spike power damage, or something that's like really disruptive. Like unironically, like Power Druid feels okay into Bunker Amalgam if you had like 40% more damage.
Well, you're gonna have 40% more damage thanks to the upcoming balance patch, so good luck. Godspeed, Johnson. Kill them all. Delete this build.
But just because you have a lot of disruption that you can take advantage of them not having as much stab uptime as they did before.
Window, because they nerfed what's it called, equal and opposite, really, really hard, which is good. All right, that was a match for sure. No Lord kill, tragically.
No Lord kill for USA, but they send the EU boys packing. I really don't think that was their A game, if I'm being honest. I think that they're holding their cards close to their chest. They're not letting USA take a peek in the Swiss. It's too valuable. But who knows? Maybe I'm coping.
And then their secret comp is 4 amalgams. Imagine that.
Holy
hidden tech that you've never seen before.
5 amalgams, 1 support.
Secret EU
one support
technology.
amalgam.
It's Boon Share, it takes Medkit. It has the new invention changes from the patch that haven't gone live yet.
Joppa, as a thief main, can you please explain to me why everybody's using main hand pistol all of a sudden?
I think it's just the meta, to be honest, right? You have like thief itself, like your traditional sword dagger, like dagger pistol thief. It's just not that good, right? You just have so many like bunker tanky comps, and then even into other DPS. Well, can you attack and kill the other DPS if not plussing fights? Well, actually, no, you can. You're also lacking in that area. So I feel like your only hope is to, okay, well, if I can't really help team fight and I can't do this, I might as well find a build that counters some of those 1v1 DPS matchups that I have. So Gale Shot is best in slot right now. This is going to be very good into Gale Shot. Like my pistol build, like I'm not even joking. I use it only to counter pick. Like it is nearly unplayable. And like for if you're running Gale Shot or Mirage or Chrono or whatever, you're going to have the worst time of your life because it counters it so hard. And I think in a game where like, Thief gets value, like to have Thief speeding around the entire map, it's been a thing since beta, right? You need that high mobility DPS. DP is just not going to cut it. SD is not going to cut it. So I think the last resort is kind of the pistol.
It's really hard to trade with stuff in melee nowadays too, right? Like how does a thief trade with the Zeal Guard? How does a thief trade with the Condi Rev?
You die.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think you get blown up. Is the answer.
You go in melee and you die.
Yeah. So I mean, I've whipped out the pistol dagger a couple times, and I never thought that like it was ever bad, but I think in this specific meta, especially again, the Gale shot and other, like Rev is considered best in slot DPS as well. And you know, if you're not running Raza, you only have the one Condi cleanse, and you know at that point you just get touched once by the pistol thief and you die in like 2 seconds. So
Are you guys hip to the overheat demon?
I'm watching an overheat game. I think
I've had
here.
many a game with this overheat traits.
Well, do you know who this guy is? The overheat demon himself. Are you familiar with
Yeah.
him?
I'm familiar, all right. Yep.
Have you been victimized by him or just
I think
me?
Johnson's very familiar.
I wouldn't say I've been victimized.
Here he goes.
It's an interesting build. I'll say
Oh,
I have
I get ageist.
Yeah.
my
It does
my
get shut
thoughts
down
on
by
this trait.
one
but,
one blocker blind. Unfortunately.
I'll say many of my
Perfect
pugs
laser.
have been victimized by this trait. We'll put it that
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Did you see that laser? He lined up all of them perfectly behind him, so he actually
Yeah, that
got
was
quite a
great.
big. See, he is kiting for his life on this mid node, but just the game is sadly over.
Gosh.
If they had
All that
5
setup.
overheat hollows, maybe.
All that set up to be countered by one singular Aegis, just
I mean, it's a powerful number. It's got to be countered by something, I guess. That was a
Alright,
good.
I think
good
we're on to
run
the
by
next
blue
round.
team. I gotta
CJ
give-
and Valid Crash Out are both 3-0.
So I got to give some respect to you and Post Homage, because I've been trying to help where I can with like war pigs and stuff, but they have really just not only kept PvP alive, but really just improved their skill level. And it's so good to see so many of them in these monthlies. It's so refreshing. Like honestly, to see names I
All
recognize
credit
doing
goes
well.
to Post. All credit goes to Post. None to me.
Okay, Pig
I'll take
Man.
some credit.
Where are we going?
Yeah,
I didn't do
little
anything.
bit-
Honestly,
Just
I
one
would
job,
take
so
some
it's
credit
credit.
too. Yeah.
Joppa.
Yeah.
If
Divide
we're
mine
handing
to
out
them.
credit, like I would like some of
I
that
need
as
some
well.
of that. Come
Yeah,
on,
you
man.
can have one credit after class. See me. Homage, where are we going? What game we going to?
I'm interested in Ops versus Ol Run. I am
You really wanna find
slightly
these EU
interested in
people.
CJ versus Valid Crash Out because Valid
That is
Crash
the-
Out is
yeah.
3-0 at the
Two
moment.
top teams.
You have a troubadour on this ops game.
Yeah, let's look at the Ops game to start. CJ versus Valid Crash Out, please. Somebody's down tremendous for that game. I'll switch over when it starts.
You know what would really get Homage to switch over to that game is if you followed him as an ANET partner on Twitch for when he casts his games, as well as Johnson and Joppa for when they stream. That would really encourage us to switch over to that game. If anyone wants to give these guys a follow, that would be huge because they create some
I don't
really
I
good content for this game mode, and I have huge respect for that.
Yeah, I actually don't even need to follow. I take gold. You can just give me the gold. You forget the follows. Just give me money.
Joppa is close enough to me in distance that he could drive to my house and force me to switch the game spectating. So you mail this guy
That'd be good.
like probably like 20 gold. It probably wouldn't take much.
Oh,
He'd
yeah,
hop in his car
yeah,
right
I
now.
can be bought.
Yeah.
I'm cheap. Yeah.
I'm locked and loaded here on Valid Crash Out versus USA.
Okay, I will switch over.
What do we got? Valid Crash Out electing to take no amalgam. That's interesting. I don't know how that will fare for them. How does an amalgam versus Reaper matchup look like nowadays? Anybody have any comments on that?
I don't know. My guess it would probably maybe be a skill matchup. I don't know when the amalgam would have an opportunity to kill the Reaper, because if the Reaper is playing Shroud correctly, I don't. Unless you could just get banged by a flamethrower, maybe. I feel like it's maybe a skill issue.
Yeah, could very well be. I mean, I could definitely see an amalgam potentially hitting a really nasty CC combo. Oh, actually, okay, Salfir swaps off of the Gale shot onto the amalgam. It's pretty much a mirror match, except blue team taking a Necro, red team taking a Gale shot. I imagine with all the verticality on this map, the Gale shot can have a lot of terrain to play around here. Also, stealth going to be very relevant coming to this mid fight here. Godlike taking big strides onto the node. Let's see if it pays off for him. Butter Peanut immediately the target of this mid fight. Godlike on his case though with the support now. Godlike on the back foot. CJ's hunting him down with the Gale shot. Godlike escapes. Let's see here. Big damage trade at mid. Top pump, aka Zeromus, taking a good chunk of damage. You know, both the supports are going to be the targets here. That's the most valuable pick in this team fight scenario. Both teams just looking for it.
So much
And
AoE
nothing
pressure.
is appearing. Maybe they could look for a kill on CJ here. Oh, Godlike goes down.
Got one on Godlike,
This
yep. It's
Is
huge.
not looking good for blue, but actually they get the down onto CJ here. It's a downstate war.
Who
We'll see
has
who
the
can
most
cleave
OP downstate?
the enemy first.
Oh, wait, did he
Battle
vengeance?
Standard comes out, finishes him.
Oh,
Okay. Okay, one
He
for
didn't
one
get the
here.
rally though.
But yeah,
Yeah,
Godlike is back
that
down a
was
second time.
Insane. I don't know who actually got, maybe the, wow. Yeah, the Battle Standard should have res Sulfur as well.
well, just
but-
hand rest?
They get the
Yeah,
hand
I
res.
They get the hand res.
Wow, so they're
Great
definitely
discipline
so-
there. Unfortunately, off on the side node, Sea Monster falls, which puts blue team even further into the hole here. They're hanging on by a thread, but they're not, you know, getting ahead at all here. They need to get some footing on this map here. Salfier
Right.
collapsed on by 4 at this point. He needs to escape. Butterpeanut looking for the pull on him, but I don't know if Salfier's going to have the mobility to escape this. No. He goes down.
And this is just part of what is so tough playing into USA, right? Where even if you can do well in a team fight, all of them are so good that one of them can just run to a side node. And if you don't have somebody to match the side node, you're going to lose sides even though you win the team fight. And it's still a good map state for them after all of this.
Yeah. Yeah.
And even if you get one team fight on them, they're so good at coming back, unfortunately. It's like, how do you break through this wall? Like, they are just, they've done this over and over and over again where they've seen one thing they mess up and then they just adapt on the fly.
True. Very true.
They put up a great fight at the beginning of this match, but it probably not looking so good for the blue team. Maybe they can come back. Who knows?
This is such a
I do like
snowball
this
map,
regroup.
though. Yeah, great regroup. Watch the Salfier POV here.
It's going to be a 4v5 here, though, for a second, just because Sea Monster is on the other side of the map. He did start hand resing, which is going to cause, I think that's Anya to run over there and take care of him. But it's going to be a 4v4. Anya is going to be able to get into this fight beforehand. Looks like blue team isn't even going to need it, though. They're going
CJ
down.
just
They are
free
going
casting
down.
from the side with that Gale shot, putting so much AoE pressure. That was like a 6k, 7k on multiple people, multiple times. Just, you run out of healing buttons after that.
Yeah, as they
Yeah.
say, 6-7. Right,
Got my
Johnson?
incredibly clever
That's right.
joke.
Wait,
I'm so proud of you.
why are you singling me out? What is this supposed to mean?
All right. Do you want to switch over to a different game?
Yeah, I think so.
It was a good fought battle by the blue team. I
It
think,
really was.
Yeah, I think they swapped over to the Gale. Yeah, RSQ Salfier swapped to the Gale shot. I think if the other team has a Gale shot, especially at the level of USA, you need someone that can like
Stick on them.
a DP. Yeah, exactly. So you think about conduit, a power conduit that is another Gale shot, thief. This comp, like the original comp that they had with the Condi, Rev, the Amalgam, 2 Reapers, no one can stick to the Gale shot. They literally free cast. The only thing that they had going for them is this is Kylo, so it's not as open as Capricorn or Legacy. So the Gale shot is kind of forced to remain in melee range to get any sort of value in the team fight. But then you can see at Mansion, when the fight was brought from mid to Mansion, C just stood on the side and free casted and no one can hop on them, and they're about to get blown up here. Oh my god.
True. The Aura farm into the smoke scale.
All of these games are actually very one-sided, so you may as well just stick where you
Yeah.
are.
There's no close games in this round, so we're just going to chill here for a while.
And looking at some of the other ones, they're all Kylo.
Yeah. Yeah. This map, I feel like the
Very
team
snowbally.
who gets out in front kind of stays out in front. So it is what it is. We're going to watch this one.
Something I will say that I also kind of like into the Gale shot that I've been thinking about the last couple of days is actually the Power Paragon build. I think is okay into Gale shot in a vacuum, because that Power Paragon build, you can just press all of your weapon skills and W key at the Gale Shot until they eventually die. The Gale Shot doesn't have quite enough damage if you're just W keying at them to get through the sustain of that build, and it's actually looked pretty good into the matchup. But then you're also playing Power Paragon, like in a competitive game, which
Right.
is maybe not what you want to see.
I was going to say, Warrior actually doesn't have that much trouble once you brought it up dealing with Gale Shot, because you can just stick on them the entire time and they have decent uptime on, especially if you take Shield Master with anything. It's always very weird to me that everyone's like, oh, Gale Shot's very, very strong right now, and I play nothing but Warrior these days in PvP. I'm like, I don't see that. But then you switch to anything else and you're like, oh, my health went away. That's weird.
I'm gonna switch to the Ops versus Ol run game because it's
Ready?
a little bit closer. It's not great, but it's a step up.
Right.
Yeah, it looks like blue team is kind of running the map here, but this is a good team fight for red team. They get 3 downs here.
We have a Condi Troubadour.
That is not something I'm used to
Oh my
seeing.
god, everybody is down.
Okay,
Troubadour,
red team.
kind of doing work. It was definitely that, and nothing else they did.
I mean, this Condi Troubadour build, it's something that I've been like cooking on and off for the past couple of weeks as well. I think it can be good just because you actually survive long enough to get value. And something about Troubadour is like you do have a lot of team support even if you're not building for it. You have the elite, you have your F4, you're doing a lot of just like AoE daze spam and stuff like this. So like it is pretty decent in that sense, but it's just when somebody looks at you, it can be so hard to live sometimes.
They actually have a pure DPS amalgam here. I don't know if this is something that you typically run, but Scholar Rune Berserker amalgam. It is not something I'm used to seeing for sure.
A little bit of smack talk in the chat from the teams here. Oh, Peak Cope goes down. That's your Condi Troubadour there. May he rest in peace. I think that may be the rallying cry for blue team here to close it out. We'll see. It's going to be very tough for red team.
I have an event I want to run by you as a partner homage. Are you ready for this?
What's
I need
up?
you to make this happen as John PvP. All right, so hear me out. 1 gold to talk in team chat and 2 gold to talk in map chat for general competitive league. What do we say? I think would really help the economy.
You just want people to not talk? Is that what you're after?
No, this is let's fix the gold market, and they wouldn't be able to help it, and then they would look at their wallet after the match and be like, oh.
Yeah, I mean, I'd take a tax on that. So if we could just put like a 50% Johnson tax on that, I could get behind it.
As long as the gold's going to Joppa, I'm okay with that idea.
Gold always
It'll
goes
find
to
its way to
Joppa.
me. Don't worry about that. It'll find its way to me.
Yep.
Everything, you know, there's that idea of trickle down economics.
This is trickle
Guild Wars 2
economics.
PvP is trickle up economics, and it all ends with Joppa win trading.
Yeah.
It is what it is, man. Hate to play.
I've heard that
don't
before,
play
yeah.
it
Wait,
again.
disclaimer, this is a joke. Maybe, probably, mostly, maybe.
Joppa is a known win trader,
No comment.
This is not financial advice.
a known win
All right.
trader and cheater, and he's
And
still my best
Good
friend.
person. I'm not gonna gaslight chat. They trust you. There's no way they could know you're joking.
No comment.
Exactly. Where are we going?
Where are we going? We're going to the next round here. Let's see.
Let's see what's going on
Okay,
with
so
CJ
Black
Nigel.
Swan is our EU team. We could watch EU versus Ops. That could be interesting. We could watch CJ versus Nigel as well. What are you guys feeling? What's Joppa feeling this time?
Juice. I was actually thinking about asking the people that are watching because it looks like.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right, chat. What do you want to see? Let's go.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Just a little bit of a democracy we've got going on.
This guy
I
engages.
thought
his
Homage
chat,
was a
follow Java.
dictator, to be honest.
That doesn't mean he's
I was
not.
just kind of following him in silence. I was like, whatever you pick, my king. Team Love Pure needs some love. Wait, that might be a joke. That might be a joke.
maybe we start with CJ Nigel. If it's one-sided, maybe we'll go over to the EU folks. That sound good? Does that Everybody cool with that?
Yeah, I can't help but hear you saying EU quite a lot, Homage. Do you wish you were an EU player? Are
Yeah,
you an
projecting.
EU spy?
Sleeper agent.
It just interests me. I just want to see what's going to happen. You know,
That's
They
step
have
one.
better
The
choice.
interest.
Yeah,
to be
what's
fair.
wrong with our region
Listen,
that NA isn't good enough for you? You know,
they talk all this talk. You know, they say they're better.
Who's
you know,
they? Excuse
they
me?
say they're
They?
the best.
Yeah,
The-
yeah,
the-
who are we
the
talking
EU
about
server,
here?
Who's this
the EU
they?
server. The Europe,
The
as
Europe,
they say.
the country.
They
of
always
Europe,
say they're the
as
best.
Homage says.
So I'm like, prove it. Let's see.
I have a new-
Come to NA, and beat the home team if you're the best. You know, and the home team's ready.
Wait, we've
You
got
know what I'm
Moto
saying?
3 in the bag though. NA
Moto
bag,
3.
Moto 3.
Scoreboard.
Yeah,
Scoreboard, Europe.
I'm running that till I die. It's like we NA won Moto 3. What are you gonna say? There's nothing to say.
Okay, the game
Alright.
started. I'm gonna
Thank
stop getting
goodness.
people mad at me now. All right. USA
was
rocks
just-
the same comp still. A mirror match, as you would have it.
Also, this is there. In my personal opinion, there's 3 teams that could make the finals with Team USA, and USA has faced all 3 in Swiss. I don't know what the chances of that are actually, but literally the 3 teams that I think can make the finals have faced USA in Swiss. So that is crazy. I mean, I want to see. I mean, the mirror matchup is going to be fun. I do want to see the Thief, like if somebody whip out a Thief here because it is Capricorn. And Thief on Capricorn is just so true. I watched it in like an EU man a while ago where I forgot whose team it was, but they're like literally the best team. And
Beef, you say, Joppa.
oh, wait.
Beef, you
this is
say.
a sector.
I'm telling you, oh my god, I told you.
He's
On
getting
this
his-
map specifically, it's so easy to like
Oh.
gimmick the entire, and he's swapping to freaking core.
He's
putting up the
freehanded his
right now,
build.
5 seconds
This
left.
is.
He just like put his build together
I
in
told you,
real
bro.
time.
Oh my gosh, bro. I'm telling
like
you,
these-
man.
Bro, he's
I'm
getting
telling
messed
you.
up
And then he
on
did
the
last
he
minute
swapped
juke.
off.
Oh,
Oh
he
my
swapped
gosh.
off. No,
He
maybe he
us
didn't
all,
get the.
man.
Maybe he didn't get the build in time because if that was me and I'm making my build, I'm not like I don't want to go into it not knowing if it's
Maybe
fully
he just
set.
alt F4'd because he was scared. Oh, their other Thief is swapping as well. Interesting. Blue teams.
Wait, is
They
this my
They
game?
counter the swap. This is
No.
Yeah,
playing the
except
player.
Nigel's got bad load times, and he's gonna kind of blow it for his team here.
Oh my god, this is
True.
chess. The chess, not checkers, right now.
Needs to live inside the server. How do
This
you
is
zoom around?
4v5 on the map right now for quite a while.
Good nuke on the Gale shot. A lot of damage
Is that
on this
back
red.
in?
Yeah, Nigel's
this
just
is
out of
not
this
what
game.
you want to be giving USA this extra space here.
Oh my
Oh,
god, I think I
no.
know what's
Does
happening.
recover.
He tried to swap to a different class, but didn't get into time, so he has to swap back to his original class, and it's taking him forever.
He's swapping back to the Gale shot. He's back
Oh
in
my
Gale shot.
God.
Finally.
Oh
Ultimate
my
mind
gosh.
game.
No.
Oh no.
If Helio had logged out on the Thief and just logged back in on the same Thief, that would have been so funny.
They're looking for Naru here. The Gale shot plus the amalgam. Naru gets down. Okay, that's exactly what blue team needs here to make up for this bit of a blunder off the start here.
They do get
But
it.
Zeromus is not far. He gets the res immediately. Both res utilities get used for Naru, and he's back up. They're back in it immediately here.
Yep.
2v3 here.
Red team is going all the way to the blue home. All 5 of them are going to be here, so they're going to try to snowball this 5v4 and then hopefully take the rest of the map. All while the blue Necros all the way on the other side of the map with no mobility. So blue team needs to make a decision. Do you just strafe around and JP all over the place to try to live? And Team USA, they know that the Necros coming from the far node and they have to kill these 4 players really fast, or else it will be an even 5v5. Oh no, he goes mid. He opts for the mid decap instead.
I kind of like the decap.
But he
They're going for a
sacrifices
hand
his
res?
team, though. Like, Mark
They're not gonna
down.
get it.
And Ma as
Yeah.
well here. Ooh.
Can be an almost guaranteed victory for Red in this team fight.
Yeah, USA cleans him up.
He's
Mon
just
not long
opting
for this
to
world. He
not
comes
fight.
CJ
He's
with
gonna
the
go
big
decap
damage.
home now. I mean, I like the idea of decapping mid here. I think the team needed to survive a little bit longer, and it looked like he actually stayed to maybe potentially try and full cap mid rather than running to the fight, because he decapped it and was still on the node for quite a while, which is unfortunate. It might lead to the Gale shot getting staggered, which would be very rough for the game.
Yeah, and it's
Ooh,
just
Nigel
one of those
down.
plays that's like high risk, high reward, right? Do you risk not plus in the team fight early on and going for the full cap? In reward, you get that full cap ticking the entire time, right? To extract the maximum amount of value. And then on the USA side, it's like the high risk, high reward play is that you're dedicating all 5 players to one team fight in hopes that you kill them quick enough. And then the risk is it takes way too long. And then the other blue player who's full capping the nodes takes those nodes all while your team is strafing around not dying. So both high risk, high reward plays on both sides. It looked like it paid off more so for Team USA. They were able to get those kills, and now we have a 5v4 still in favor of USA. And then the blue team is really struggling to get 5 players all together to fight USA 5-on-5 head on. And just like that, they get 1 kill on the blue team. And exactly when the Gale shot goes to the fight, so it's still a 5v4. We haven't seen a 5v5 yet, full on between red and blue.
And this bell is up now. It is just going to be so rough for the blue team to even contest this or get map pressure right now with somebody dead. It is the perfect time for USA to get a kill, honestly. I was really wondering if this was going to come down to who had the better team fight ultimately at the bell, but it doesn't even seem to be the case if they can just keep getting these staggered picks.
Yeah, I think blue team really needs to commit to this right now. For like a 2-3 seconds, they were 5v4 a little bit. It looks like CJ's back in the fight. This is going to be blue team's first official 5v5. So hopefully, if they're going to turn the tides of the game now, it has to be right now with this fight. They were able to get a kill, but then red team back strafed out of the fight, hand rest. It looks like red team is now turning the tides of the fight, but blue team, this is a must-win situation if they have any hope in coming back in the game.
And they do. Red team still does have the Gale shot res here as well. I don't know whose banner it was that got used here just a second ago.
But gets another kill.
Both of them. They are, going to have this utility for their team. He's getting CC'd quite a lot here.
Locked down.
2 downs is going to go for red team.
I just got to say, CJ's popping off in all of these team fights. Like, this might be a CJ diff at this point. Like, he is just going nuts in every single one, getting all these teams, all these kills, all these reses. Like, and now he's got the 1v1 here, the Gale shot mirror, and he's hunting this enemy Gale shot down. Blue Gale's got the high ground. Let's see what happens here.
Red came in, CJ came in with the Hawkeye ready to go, and he did do the incredible exchange where he blocked all of the projectiles with the Gale Bow 3, but it was just not enough to deal with the incredible pressure.
Oh, Nigel proves me wrong there in the duel.
Helio comes in with the save, though. Absolutely incredible. Yeah, Nigel did really put up a good fight and did get the down.
Yeah. He heard me glazing CJ, and he's like, let me prove you wrong real quick.
Contrary to some other 1v1s that can be really stale, I think Gale Shot 1v1s, they have a lot of tools to deal with each other, so it's really who outplays the other, honestly.
Yeah.
It's a very fun fight to watch, unlike something, no offense, Johnson, like a Druid or a Bladesworn 1v1, where it's just like who can out-sustain or who can...
Wait. Yeah, we say no offense and then say something.
I know you play a lot of Bladesworn, Johnson. Look, okay? I know you've attached your identity to it. We've been needing to talk about this, but look. Absolutely.
You're not wrong.
Just not enough. Not enough at the end of it. Do you want to switch over?
Blown up.
I'll see if there's any close ones. Let's take a look here.
Maybe Ops and Black
Black Swan Ops. There we go. Perfect.
Exactly. Yep. Just going to suggest it.
Here we go.
This is definitely the best map for Ops' team comp. You have the side noders that are just memeing both side nodes all while the thief is running across the largest map. So it looks like they're actually losing. The blue team still kept their same comp, so they haven't whipped out the secret sauce that we think they may whip out later on into the tournament. But it looks like now we're going to commit to a 4v3 in favor of red team. So red team, they really need to win this as quickly as possible because the blue thief is decapping. The blue necro already got the full cap on their home node. Blue team saw the 4v3 immediately and said, I'm not going to sit here and die at 4v3, so I'm going to use my brain cells and W key in the opposite direction, because why do I need to die, right? We already have the other node. The other node on the other side of the map is neutral, so let's just play it safe. And that goes to show how important it is to live, how much value you get simply by living. You don't need to be aggressive, right? You just need to live long enough, hold enough cooldowns for your team to make the fight an even fight.
It's the Jade
What is it
wins,
like
gets
to use your brain cells?
AoE
I
pick.
wouldn't know.
Battle
know what
Standard
that
comes
is.
out. They res him. Thief's going far.
Trauma's in trouble here. He is dodging for his life. I don't see any way he survives this.
Yeah, he saved the
got
thief,
all
but
these
he's
colonies
probably going to
taken down.
die for it.
He stood up longer than I thought he would, but he does finally die in that situation there. There's both teams running a pistol thief. I might just point out casually.
I've been really interested to see what each of the thieves have been running in each of these matches, because aside from the Helio juke that we had with the power thief, it's all been Condi pressure, which is very interesting.
Yeah, true.
Again, never
True.
thought I'd see the day. I've been checking their builds. Very interested.
Yeah, I think Condi burst like this is just fairly good in the meta right now because there's not a ton of stuff that runs like instant cleanse where you cleanse, like 5-6 Condis all at once. It's all like pretty passive cleansing in the meta right now, or stuff like resolution that's dealing with it. So I think that's why Condi Thief is seeing a bit more play, especially in response to the Gale shots.
Waterfield Druid will save us, Johnson.
It's true, you're not wrong.
They're introducing like 1.5 Condi specs and also Waterfield Druid, so we'll see what happens in the meta. There's a balance patch on the 14th. If you're interested in it, it's probably the largest one we've ever gotten. Just shout out to all the balance nerds and PvP nerds in chat. And PvP players. I'm probably the only PvP nerd in chat, realistically.
Yeah, you are a nerd.
Yeah.
Nerd.
Nerd.
What a nerd. Yep.
Dude.
I
You're this
deserve
nerd?
it.
No, I am curious to see what else is included in the balance patch on the 14th.
They said it's
Because
not all the
there
changes.
are
yeah.
some things
Yeah.
that they will hopefully do some tuning towards that could definitely use it. But
buff
like
them
what?
out.
We'll see if they do anything. I think ideally, if we could get some nerfs on Engineer Rifle, that would be ideal.
Yeah.
I've been putting in the hours on the forums asking for
Yeah.
them to nerf this
Oh,
class.
don't.
For
Me
some
too,
reason,
man.
they haven't yet, but this could be the day.
I don't
Don't worry.
understand why the engineer rifle auto attacks do so much damage. I think that
Yeah,
needs
this
to be
is what I'm
toned
saying.
down.
You get 2 autos with your auto attack. It hits 2 times, which is
Yeah.
like.
Got a big AoE
I
fight on
I
the
can't
far
stand
node.
it, man.
This is actually a pretty close game. Let's see if they get the 3v3. Both teams have their supports here, so gonna be interesting
yeah.
to see, to say the least. They are 2 ticks away from capping this node. They can just force them off long enough. Gets the knockback with the flamethrower. Might be huge to cap the node.
Oh, look at that. Oh, wow. Look at that. Look at that play by the blue team, right? They didn't just leave a 3v3 to make a 2v3. They were intentionally swapping in their Revenant to have a better matchup and maybe go for the kill. Again, it is on the red node, and mind you, red team also got the bell, right? So it definitely is not over. It looked like for a second blue team is way too far ahead, but red team taking that node in an even fight. So they're just going to get immense value from this. It looks like the blue Reaper stuck in a 1v2 on their node mid. The blue thief needs to go there quickly as possible. All while the blue team is now losing this fight.
Oh
Both
no!
of those players are about to go down. I think Bell's coming up soon as well. Unfortunately, the 1v2 mid, the 2 red players weren't able to kill that Reaper. That would have been such massive value if they killed both home and in mid. Looks like blue team, they're all still up and they're all still healthy, so it's not complete wash. Red team ticking that bell as we speak, and mind you, this is their second bell, right? This is not something that blue team can just give up, but unfortunately they get caught in the mid node. They need someone to this is a 45 red team. They are going to all go now to the bell, but you have to understand now the map state is 5 and 4.
Look at this thief,
full
full
state of the
capping.
map is in red team's favor, so blue team is trying to like stop the bleeding, and hey, we're going to give a bell, we're going to give up these kills, but thief, can you just go and decap to stop the bleeding, all while we saw the bell, and maybe we can have a 4v4 5v5 on the bell if we last long enough. The red necro sees that immediately, doesn't want the blue thief to get that much value, so instead of just staying in that bell fight, he goes off, gets the decap in their home, so
Red
they don't
team does get the
too much
bells.
from the blue team. And they get the
Extremely
bell,
even
so
match.
just like that, the game is even. And there's
And
another
kill on
down.
top
now.
of it.
There's another down. Blue team's going to
Big
stagger
hand
so
raise.
badly. Oh my god, this is the comeback. Red team just needs to dominate, keep the stagger going, and really not make any mistake moving forward, and that's how they win the game.
What's happening on this mid node? It looks like we have the bunker amalgam into the thief. I would
Thief just
imagine that
wants to
this is
keep it
probably okay for the bunker amalgam. Yep. They are going to swap in the Ritualist. I like this. The Thief is going to run to red team home node now, looking for a decap, is getting matched by the Ritualist of red team, which is going to
Ink
leave
goes
a
down.
4v4 on this side of the map.
He gets res though before I can even call it out. Wow.
Here's
Yeah, I
the
was like,
Thief
where?
abusing
Where's
their
the down?
mobility right now. This is a 5v4
Oh,
on mid. The
no!
Thief
Again,
gets
though.
a kill.
Gets blown up. That is so bad.
And this is why Thief is very good. The red team's Necro thought maybe he was decapping, so red team's Necro had to hover towards their home node. The Thief takes the Shadow Portal back and gets the decap anyways. This is some high-class stuff out of the Thief.
Man, those shadow portals are amazing.
Blue team's rotation and map awareness has been absolutely incredible. They pulled off the far node to try to go mid to have some map presence, but they could not contest the bell in time, and now they just have to maintain these like neutral states of these fights.
Yeah, I don't even know what the win con is right now for red team because, you know, blue team has the map state, right? Red team is in a little bit of a stagger. All 5 players are up, but the Thief just came off of spawn. It looks like red is going to commit to a 4v3, which I think is exactly what they want. They want to get these quick kills, right, in order to storm back into the game. The bell is coming up too, and this is not something that blue team can give up too easily. It looks like the red Ritualist is dying, but he runs away, so that's good. And I think we're going to see an all-out brawl for that bell, knowing that it's red team's 3rd bell.
Thief is committing to this cap far. They did drive the one red guy off the node, so it is hopefully he can get this cap and then just go to the bell, but there is only 3 minutes left on the clock as well. If this stalls out, it is very much in blue team's favor.
Oh yeah, it's going to be
Look
like
at
a
Hannibal,
push
though.
and pull of like, do we want the bell? Oh, then the Hannibal goes
Hannibal
down, right
down.
as the bell comes
That's
up. So
the
this
game
is
right there.
disastrous.
Oh, that is
I
so
don't know,
unfair. This
maybe
game
they-
was incredible.
Oh,
Promise
he's
it
going
to
for
the
the
reds,
hand
though?
res, the last
I
second
don't
hand
see it.
res.
He doesn't see it either.
I think he's just trying to stall time, yeah.
No, and that's going to be game. All blue team needs to
Wow,
do now is
very
just
close.
die on the bell. I mean, red team doesn't even have 425. I
Very
think it
good
was a
game.
good game, well played. Both the rotations of both teams were super good, but I think like the difference was definitely like those micro plays of your Thief is literally 10 feet off to the side, and then within that split second where he split, he gets bursted down. You saw that happen on Ink a couple of times, and when you're at this level of gameplay, it's the macro is going to be there. Everyone rotates. Everyone knows exactly what they're going to do. But within that rotation, for this split second where you off to the side, just for a little bit for you to get bursted down, and that's exactly what we saw. I think it's a very well played game by both teams, but it does come down to those micro plays.
I think the sequence around mid was a huge turning point. The fact that blue team's Thief was able to both potentially pressure a decap or fight towards mid, go into stealth, forcing the red team Necro to hover around their home node and get the pick on mid was a big swing in tempo on the map.
Yeah, definitely. Well, one of the things that I do want to call out too, and this is all for a solo duo rank Q demons, everyone's playing their role, right? You don't want the Thief side noting or like a DPS player side noting, right? You want the side noter to side note. You want the support to support. You want the DPS to do DPS. Mid fights, they were making swaps to say this 3v3 is best when this other person is here, and that person should go to side note. And they're extracting the max amount of value from each individual role, which truly makes for a really, really good game. So many times I see support stuck bunkering a side node alone, right, in solo duel. So many times where I see roaming DPS that are super squishy attempt to take a 1v1 that they die instantly in. And I think when you get to this level of play, everyone is playing exactly the way that they're supposed to. And it's good to see that, you know, the game is decided by tiny, tiny mistakes.
They were swapping off roles really, really well when people were on, in quotes, in the wrong place. I cannot emphasize how big that was, for sure. You were 100% right.
Yeah, and
Something
it's really only something you see in comms too. Like
I was
you have
going
to
to say,
make that quick call. Yeah.
If the player base for this game, both on NA and EU, was 6,000 times what it is right now, you would see that in normal play. But it's there isn't the level of experience that you get. So I would love to see that, I guess, in normal ranked play for sure. If people could get that sort of innate sense down, that would be incredible.
Yeah, I think what hurts it definitely is this is like an MMO, right? So everything is quite ambiguous. It was player driven to have things such as a side noter or like a roaming DPS or this or that, especially when classes, they do a little bit of everything. You could have a roaming engineer if you want to, but that same class can also side note. So it really depends on the build. It's not clear cut like Overwatch or Marvel Rivals or League of Legends, where explicitly you are tank, explicitly you are DPS. So it is a lot of like a knowledge curve. But I definitely think that is something that will elevate the games in both EU and NA.
True. True.
All right, where are we going? Where are we starting this off?
Only one game is Olrun versus Valid Crash
Let's
Out.
watch that.
It's currently live. Ops versus Ma is on the.
People
Not
are
started
saying,
yet. Not started
the
yet.
ball
If only
game.
they would ready up, we could swap to that game. Tragically,
It always
they
takes forever,
seem-
man.
I know they've all gotta play, get their Balatro in, get their Wordle done. It's very important for a lot of. Oh, the banner comes out. He does miss it because it did hit the overhang there. Actually, incredible 2-minute skill use. Just misses its target.
Okay. Red.
He has the Res Druid glyph. Interesting. Interesting.
Ooh,
You see a
Godlike
thief
on the
going-
back foot here.
Going to mid to see if he can get the decap.
Mid.
I don't know what just
Does
happened
not.
there because blue team was 4v5 for a minute and they're all full HP by the
Pseudo-
time their blue Reaper came back.
Are you watching Olrun versus Valid Crash Out right now?
Probably not.
I don't think so.
Oh, Look. My commentary was perfect for my POV, okay?
I bet it was amazing. Yeah.
It was incredible.
I mean, I could practically see what was happening.
Yeah.
See?
I could smell it.
Just close your eyes. I do appreciate you correcting me now and not waiting for like 20 minutes. That'd be pretty good.
Back to the other game.
Valid
Look, I've
Crash
done it.
Out is running away with its own immediately here. Neither team electing to use a Gale shot. Feels like a bit of a missed opportunity, but I mean, it's really not holding blue team back at all. They're running away here. Well-balanced class. Ryan is really running away with this 1v1. Collects him for the plus here. He's chasing Aberdeen down, and he gets the kill in the 2 versus 1. That is super impressive. Great.
Did
play
you want to
there.
stay here or did you want to?
Is it on open now?
I just want to make sure we don't miss. Oh, wow. Oh, there you go.
All right, it's officially open. Your prayers have been answered.
Oh, perfect timing. Let's go.
Untamed?
Ooh, I like this.
Ooh, what
Boys just-
in the
Woke up somewhere. Like, huh?
voice piloting account? Question mark?
Let's watch it. This is full melee. I guess you could count the axis range, but some sort of side node cook. He's going immediately to the side nodes. The Rev and Thief pushing, sorry, Rev and Necro pushing to the far node here. Looking for Hannibal. Taking the time.
Oh,
Turning into
you
a
know what I think?
3v2.
I think that Untamed is for the projectile reflect. No, this team went up against each other back in the Swiss, and we said the main issue was that core thief. So was the answer to that the Untamed with the projectile reflect? I have no idea, but I think it's a worthwhile pick though.
Yeah, I was wondering what
Yeah.
projectiles, and then I saw the core thief, and I was like, oh, okay, maybe with the ritualist.
Yeah, so it's good
You know
thing they verse each other in Swiss, and now they can like literally make that adaptation live.
Ink steals the node from the Red Ranger and just leaves. So the Red Ranger's kind of out of the fight here. Meanwhile, Ops down on the Temple node, or sorry, the Altar node. Oh, Mark though. They get the pick on Mark. This is gonna be downstate
Might
war.
get the res. Yep.
Oh no.
Shadow
This is
Refuge.
disastrous
very
for Mark.
unfortunate.
This is disastrous for
Oh,
Mark.
it's not
What a
quite
turnaround.
over. The support
Battle
comes
the
with a
battle
banner.
started, though.
Ooh, wow, that was a very close
Oh
banner.
man, dude. Oh, but Trauma too. Both banners get used in that. Oh my gosh. That was the craziest fight. All right, they're locked back in here. Blue
Not
team
a
needs
Condi
something.
Untamed.
They've not put a node. They've not put a point on the board yet here. They need a node somewhere.
Yeah, it looks like the Blue Reaper is opting to, or the Ritual is opting to go and stop the bleeding at the red home node and try to get that decap, but then the red Rev is just right behind him, trailing him. They get both side nodes, and then the fight mid is not even winning for the blue team. It looks like they're kind of split all over the place. They need to figure out where they want to rotate to, and while rotating, they're actually not getting anything. So both side nodes are taking in favor of red, all while blue is trying to think, okay, where's the best place to go, right? We have mid. Do we want to commit to our home node or our far node? All while red team is just taking those nodes away. It looks like the blue thief actually goes for that decap all the way in the far node. So that's definitely good for them to stop the bleeding, all while the blue amalgam is bunkering that mid. So it looks like the blue team actually made really good rotations there somehow from a almost 100%. Like nearly a 3 cap. They get both the newts going for the full cap, and they have mid. I need to watch
That's
that
a triple cap now.
Yeah,
what great that happened
with like no kills, right? I swear there was no kills. I swear there was no kills just now.
No, there wasn't a single kill here. In the sequence.
They just used sleight of hand.
Wow,
is this your node?
That is crazy. That is crazy. We have the Untamed, who's supposed to be picked for the Kandi Thief counter, finally in the correct matchup that he wants to be. We have a 2v3 right now. It looks like red team is actually almost losing this 2v3. Looks like again they're trading both their home and their mid. People just rotating, and then blue team ends up dying. They don't have the standard for this, so blue team needs to leave this immediately. All while, hey, I'm gonna stop the bleeding. I know the map state is 4v5, so as a blue thief, you know what? I'm just gonna go far, decap that, and it's just gonna be a long game of constant rotations back and forth.
This might be a timer game.
Longest 1v1 at mid. Yep.
But we have to account for the buffs coming up very soon. At that point, we got essentially 5 nodes on this map, and I wonder if the blue team's Thief diff may come into play there and give them a big advantage in that scenario.
I think it did. That blue thief had enough time to decap their home
and
then make it back to contest the mid node.
This may be the difference. This may be the difference in how many things get decapped or contested. Just gonna bleed them out on the side.
Oh, here we go.
We're self-resing.
We get to see Ink go to work here, contesting these buffs at this point. First buff, top buff's up. He's just going to troll it. He's just going to run around saying, you can't catch me. Got the shadow portal ready to go.
Oh, yeah. That is going to be a huge time waster if he just memes that mid buff
he is
the
doing
entire
it.
time.
He and Traumadex are doing it.
And all of a sudden, the map has flipped back to a 3 cap for red. We went from a 3 cap blue to a 3 cap red in the span of just about 2 minutes here.
I don't know how these rotations are coming about, but now red team in the full-on driver's seat right now because they have the 3 cap, right? So blue team, they want to decap these nodes, but they're in a spot where if the red team gets that upper buff, they are screwed, right? So do you bleed the 3 nodes while contesting that upper buff, or do you try to go the decap at the risk of losing the upper buff? So I think it was a really good play.
Red team just got a 2v2.
Oh, and then red team gets a 2v2, so this is really bad. This is really bad. The only the upper buff is still there.
Oh,
that's actually huge.
I think this is a vengeance banner.
That is a vengeance banner.
Oh, it is true.
So Trauma's going to drop dead here in just a second when this vengeance runs out. There he goes back to spawn. Leaves Hannibal on his own.
Sacrifice the Paragon to get the other guy up, and so you don't lose both players. But that is going to be a 2-minute long cooldown.
Yeah,
looks like blue team is winning this 2v2 on side node right now.
I was just they're going to be hunting Doze down. Oh, maybe they'll let him get out. Yeah, he gets a full res or full reset here. At this point, Ops has nothing.
Is also able to walk onto mid and get a full cap on mid here, so he absorbs the
goes
pressure
out, they get the kill.
People.
I feel like that was a overkill battle standard, but that's okay. They got the kill. That's what's important. Trauma is kind of in no man's land at this point, fighting for this buff.
Oh, Mark
Hannibal is here to back him up here.
Pushing for the kill.
Red team elects to drop down, just maybe contest while one person contests the buff up top. Try to decap this mid node. They do follow them down.
Yeah.
It's now a 2v2 at mid.
Yeah, and it looks like right now the map state is 4v5 right before both buffs are coming up, so it is in favor of blue team. But you know, the both teams are just so tanky. They're just memeing that buff for so
Trank is
long. I
up.
don't know if anyone is going to get Trank or upper buff. It looks like red team actually got upper buff. Blue team gave that away, knowing that they have a 2 cap and they only have a 1 cap, so it's still even in terms of the nodes ticking. Red team able to get a kill here in the mid node because it is 3v4. The blue thief wants to stop that bleeding. He knows that there's a 1v1 down at Trank, so he doesn't need to worry about that because they're not going to get it. They're just going to meme each other forever. So he goes for the decap at his home node, which is so good. Now the driver's seat is I thought something on the screen. I thought they almost got a kill, but oh man, the rotations are just crazy. I can't even keep track with everything that everyone's doing.
Yeah, this is too much going on.
Yeah, if only we could each cast 1 node, I think we'd be good.
Yeah.
Oh, literally,
The Ranger also got a decap and is getting a full cap red team home as well. So this is going to be a 2 cap going into bottom buff as Hannibal falls down below.
Yeah, I was really hoping that the Ritualist would be able to pull it out against this Amalgam, but he does get plussed, so the Ritualist is going to go down on Trank, and Red may get this cap, but no, they're just going to contest it forever, like Joppa said. Probably for the rest of the game.
Yeah,
2 members of the blue team arrive at the bottom buff here, though. Trauma and Ops.
It's important to see
want
what
to
this
say
Ranger
that
does here.
I definitely want to say that if this stalls out, I want to say that the blue team is favored because they have the thief, right? If we have a fight that just stalls bottom all the time, it's typically the team that has the higher mobility teammates that comes out on top because he's just
another
memeing
pick on the
everything.
Ritualist. This poor guy cannot stay up.
Oh my gosh, it's so hard to keep track of everything, but it is.
I know.
Everything's going on everywhere.
I just
Blue
keep
team is going to
glancing.
decap red team home here as well.
Keep glancing at the
Looks
side,
like-
and I'm like, oh, he's dead somewhere. We should go look at that.
Yeah.
How did that happen? He was full health a second ago. All right, there's a 2v2 on their home node. We'll see if this stalls out forever. It's just so much support and AoE nonsense going on, but they do get a plus. It may be 2 in favor of the blue, or 3 in favor of the blue team right now. They do have a
Ark and
Reaper.
Doe's 2v3 here at the temple node. They're holding it. The red support's there to match 3v3 now.
I think it was possible.
Looking to grab
that-
Ink.
Yeah,
that was
I
Ink.
was gonna say, why is Red not defending their mid node because the thief is actually down, but he does get res by the banner. May be able to go to Red and continue. Nope, he's going to just see where he needs to go, possibly rotate into this home node, possibly go down mid. I think this actually may be a misplay by the thief, but he does need to contest the Trank, so it is possible they win this 2v2 down at Trank now because there is a player down.
Yeah, and that whole thing was able to go in blue team's favor because their amalgam was literally memeing 1v2 at Trang for literally 30 seconds straight. Had he died any sooner, we would be seeing a completely different game. Red team gets a Trank, blue team is forced to leave, but because he lasted so long, all while fighting an outnumber fight in there in the red home node, this was able to pan out. And it looks like red team just getting those picks, and it's just like even a second of a stagger just literally turns the entire tide of the fight, because you know right now blue team is in the situation where they're literally just staggered dying bot. Red team has the upper buff. They have nowhere else to go. They're just trying to stop the bleeding as much as possible, but it looks like red team definitely in the driver's seat right now. I think blue team literally is at the point in the game where they just have to stagger die over and over again, but all while the red team nodes are ticking. So I think, I don't want to call it too early, but that's the situation red is in right now.
No, I'll call it early. I think this is game in red's favor. They just got 2 more kills, and I think you're well said, Jabba. The red amalgam just able to sustain anything, could be pressured by absolute, all 6 of the gods, and this amalgam would not budge on this Trank node. So absolutely still an incredible class. Amazing to me that it's getting buffed in the next patch. We'll see. Anyway, do we want to see what else is going on? I think this may be over.
I think this is it. I think this is all we got going on.
And actually,
I don't want to count blue out, right?
Yeah, I definitely don't.
It's true, they do have 2 nodes. That is fair.
It's not likely, but it's not impossible for them to come back.
I've
right?
seen more ridiculous games happen, for sure. That is Guild Wars.
They get a
2 PvP
decap.
for you.
But this is going to be bottom buff for red team,
Unless
so
the
that
thief
makes
can
it
pull
tough.
off some
Steve is getting
shenanigans.
there in time.
Yep, there he goes.
Yeah, Ink gets it. Ink gets it.
That was, I think, the last
Wait, what's
microsecond
going on?
he could have tagged that.
It's not over.
Yeah,
This
this
is not over at all.
Egg on his face, 100%. They are contesting these side nodes for sure for blue. Just keeping the
Imagine
points
it's just
ticking.
Blue Thief just
I would
one
love
shots
to
the
see
amalgam
it.
and they just trank. That
I
would
would
be
love to see
crazy.
it.
Somebody's got to make a wild play on the blue team to come back because of the timer.
The mind game's going on for this bottom buff right now.
I know.
Ink
They definitely know their
versus
jobs
Mom.
Am I here?
here.
Am I not? Am I here? Am I not?
Oh my
He stops him
goodness.
just in time with the choking gas.
Blue team conduit did fall up top on blue team's home node, so that's going to be tough for them to keep this node neutralized. It might go to red team. Support's going to come in, is unable to get the banner though.
I think this is really poor for blue team because the thief is stuck bot. The thief is the one that should be upper, helping
Yeah, I was
everyone
gonna
around the
say.
map, roaming around. Whereas it's too late for them to like swap them out. But it should be amalgam versus amalgam down bot with the thief just roaming around, killing everyone, snowballing the map. I think. Oh no, and they get the kill again. Oh, dude, was that a
Mark gets
1v1?
killing Hannibal.
That's a
Yeah,
1v1, I
get the
think.
That is
Scream
a
it.
huge 1v1. Oh no.
Mid buff as well. This is just, they just need to hold this one side node at this
Oh,
point.
and they got upper.
Have it double
Oh,
ticking
dude,
points.
no.
Yep. I had the same thought, Jabba, 100%. Where I really wish they could have swapped the thief out.
Now they're going to try to commit to kill this 2v1 because it's the only way that they can get back this home or this far node. I don't think they're going to be able to kill him in time though.
Yeah, and then the support is down here. I think at this point with the timer, that might be game. I think the win con was definitely someone makes a crazy play, and a crazy play can even just be winning your 1v1, right? Because that is crazy technically when you're against, top players, right? When we think about why you rotate to certain places, it's like, yes, this 1v1 on paper should stalemate. This 2v2 on paper should stalemate, etc., etc. When things start going haywire, it's because the things that happen on paper don't actually happen in the game, right? That Rit versus the Kandi Rev on paper, that should stalemate, if not be in the Ritualist's favor. And because things started going like all over the place, people rotating all over the place, within that chaos, something off script happens, and that's why red team was able to clutch it up at the end. I think blue team really has a legitimate chance if that Rit once a 1v1 starts roaming across the map, but unfortunately that's not what we saw.
Did I click on the right tournament? What is going
Yeah, I
on
was
here?
wondering about that. I was like, what is this match that is this is not the
Why
finals,
are we
correct?
on
This is another
Forest?
semi-final. Not sure. Don't know what's
That's a
going
good
on.
question.
There's no bugs in this
This
game.
is the next round,
I'm
but
not
it's already.
quite sure.
I've
You're
lost the
PvP,
plot
man.
here.
Homage, what did you do? What did you do to PvP?
I didn't do anything, man. I'm just a
You're just here?
gold 2 noob.
I need to
But
check
anyways,
one thing, chat.
this is our EU team here, our EU dark horse on blue, and they are running away from the NA boys at this point here. I'm not sure. I mean, I was gonna say I'm not sure what red team needs at this point, but they need it all. They need everything. They need every node, every beast, every kill at this point. Like they got to dig themselves out of a huge hole here.
I'm gonna,
They
Yeah,
are
well,
going
they're
to take the
turning it
mid node
down
and
a
also
bit.
decap far. So it will be a semi-even map state. They might get decapped here, which would be horrible. He gets to save it. That's good. They did lose on their home node, so they're going to have a cap in mid and then a cap on far, but they need to make sure they survive this fight on their home node until respawns come in, because they are going to be outnumbered here for a bit.
oh my god.
It's like blue team actually opted to send 2 into mid to try and get a kill on mid rather than outnumbering the red team home node. It doesn't look like it's paying off. Selfier is being able to bunk on this. Here comes the 2v2. So now it's going to be a 3v3 on red team home, 2v2 on mid, which is a pretty good map state for red team to start picking up some points.
Oh, it looks like they almost get the kill on the Rev, which should be very good. Again, this is one of those things where, like, on paper, 3v2 should stalemate, right? A 3v3 should stalemate. It looks like red team won both the 3v3 and the 2v2.
be
So it's
right
definitely not over for the red team, which is, those were 2 skill matchups. On paper, they should technically stalemate. And it just so happens that red team came out on top with both. Like, usually maybe the 2v2 wins and then the 3v3 loses, but red team got exactly what they needed to come back in this game, so definitely not out for the count. And now blue team is finding them in a stagger. If this guy goes down, and once the stagger starts, Oh, it is so hard to come back from.
Don't break her die down.
Oh,
they got
no,
Banner
the
there.
timing
It's
is
Banner's
too
there.
late.
Oh,
Banner
the
comes
timing
out.
is
There. Oh, it
Banner
comes
goes
down.
out. Banner goes out. But then now
Except
they
for
don't
Red
have a
Blue team.
banner.
Does get spent here. Godlike on the back foot, sneaking out of this fight here. But they're not going to let him escape. If the red team support goes down here, this could be the end of their reign of terror here. He's
Red
hiding
team
for his
also
life.
killed the Reaper.
That's a big kill on the beach, but we really need this red support to not die if they want to keep this momentum. He's on the back foot.
Oh, he died. They're going for the hand rest.
Will they go for the hand rest here?
Do 4-man hand rest, please. No. Oh, they go. Oh, no. That's disaster.
Oh, you hate to see it.
You hate to see it. Oh, my
Oh,
God.
no.
Dude, I'm telling
the
you
mighty have
that the
fallen.
difference in that fight was literally like 2 seconds because the blue person that was plussing that 3v3 got there before the red revenant got there. Literally 3 seconds before the red revenant got there. And that difference literally decided the entire fight.
That's true, man.
Wait, what?
Oh, picking
Oh,
up
a
a kill
kill.
on Frosty here.
Kill gets put up on the board here. Butterpeanut needs to not get cleaved out, though. That could be bad. Oh, he gets rezzed by Godlike. Okay, they're back in this fight. They're
Oh,
back
this
in
is
this fight,
massive.
boys. And this deficit is getting smaller and smaller and smaller. Over on the mine node, we've got Sea Monster holding it down versus Kingado here. And this is Red Team's lifeline. This is their sole income here when it comes to points here. And Sea Monster can win this. I mean, other side of the map here.
Sea Monster dies. Oh, no.
Oh, what? Talk about a caster curse.
Caster
no,
curse. Huge
no.
caster curse.
Oh my gosh, that was like a must, at least stalemate situation for the red team. But
Truly was.
I don't know. There's so many things going on at once. I mean, red team still is a little bit favored. No, it's a 4v3. Yeah, it's a 4v3 in favor of blue. So I mean, red team just has to clutch this up and somehow extract value from a fight that on paper they should lose. It looks like
They're
I don't
looking
know
for
what
a kill
heck
on
is
the
going
support.
right now. Oh my goodness, that support almost got banged on. Now it's a 4v4. He dies. What the heck? That was a 4v3, bro. What
Wow.
the heck?
Okay, red
Oh
team.
my god. Okay.
They're using that ping advantage there, I think. But they
Mhm.
need to get some nodes so bad at this
Oh
point.
yeah, I think they made the swap home. Red team made the swap home. They're doing conduit versus conduit in the home node. The Reaper goes into the team fight. I think that's a very good swap. You know, being honest with yourself. Like, okay, I already lost a 1v1. Obviously, I'm not going to try it again. The red team was able to get the decap, and he gets a kill. What? Wait, what? The red team Revenant wins the 1v1.
That's
so-
Butterpeanut.
yeah, you swap out the losing 1v1 to like maybe a better matchup, and it paid off. So quick thinking by the red team, and now red team really needs to take this node and just hopefully snowball the rest of the map.
That's my goat right there. That's Butterpeanut.
Oh hell yeah!
Of
I've
course
never
he
seen him
wins
lose
that.
a 1v1.
I've never seen him win those. Lose those. Oops.
Whoa, wait, clip it.
Freudian slip.
2v2
Ooh.
loses here for red.
Yeah, big win for blue on the mid node. That's going to be very relevant here. But here comes the man himself, the main character of Guild Wars 2,
Oh,
Butterpeanut.
yes.
He is Mr. Guild Wars 2.
Yeah, I think he might have to take this 1v2. It looks like Godlike, who's the support, is coming in to help him, but this is on the blue team node. So red
Look at this
team
Connie stack
Reaper-
on Butterpeanut. Godlike
Oh,
cleanse him.
Yes, he gets cleansed. He gets cleansed. Red team has got to win at blue home. Red team has got to win at blue team home right now. It would be an added benefit if red team was able to win this, but again, it's taking way too much time because it's on the blue team node. They get a kill.
Yeah,
in
on the support.
3v3, it's not exactly over. Selfie looks like he's about to die. He resustains himself,
Yeah,
so that's very
Selfie's
good.
gone
They
to the
get full
woods.
cap. Wait, look at Selfie.
Boys, help Selfie, help Selfie.
Oh my god, okay, he's alive. He's alive. Okay, that would have been so bad.
No,
Now,
he's down, no.
no, red team
Oh my
lost
God.
in the mid. Wait, oh my gosh.
Oh, they lost mid too?
Yes.
Oh, man.
no.
They're so close to finding their footing and then just slips out from under them every time they try here. Oh,
They
man.
are only 100 points back here, 115 points back. So it's still anyone's game here. You know, one fight could swing this one way or the other.
This is true. This is true. And it's popping off here at the, what is it, alter node? I call them all alter node. Henge node, that's the one. Big 3v3 here. Red team needs this. This is do or die at this point for red team. If they lose this, it's probably game.
Dude, if there was a thief right now on that red team, I feel like the call out would be, thief, you leave the 3v3, we'll survive the 2v3, you go decap mid, and then you come back, right, and make it 3v3 again. It doesn't look like that's so though. And actually, this 3v3 needs to stalemate. This is a must stalemate 3v3.
Oh, looking for a kill.
Oh my God, it's almost dead. They've got to
So
kill him like
close.
right now. Oh, they get him. They get him down. They get him down. Red team now needs to win their home run. It's snowball mid. Oh my God, it's so close. They need to get this kill now. This is working
The
in Red's
win
favorite blue
condition.
team. Oh my God, no, this is so tense.
The win condition has appeared at this point. It is officially red team's game. At this
They're
point,
winning
blue
just
needs to
doing
come back,
beast.
really.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
they
going
could-
to
they could-
go for
Beasts
beast,
are
yeah.
real, yeah. 50 points and beasts on the map right now.
Okay, here's a matchup that we know already lost. So Sea Monster kind of has to be that guy, and at least not die here before his team comes back to plus him. It looks like they're leaving him to 1v1, putting their trust in him. I think with the 2 cap, it's fine. I think they're still in a good position point wise. If they hold this 2 cap, looks like he's just going to decide to run a good play. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with the matchup. He thinks he's going to lose.
He
that.
does go
He
down.
goes down. Oh, dude.
Oh,
I can
no.
watch.
Hand
Res,
res.
though.
This is a big hand res.
Perfect.
Self here, my
Absolutely
goat.
incredible.
They're so locked in right now. It's unbelievable.
And
you
red
like some
team does win with these nodes ticking. They have the points that they need. If it stays this way, they are going to come out on top.
Oh no, they left the Reaper.
Yeah,
They
Ryan
left
is
the
all
Reaper.
alone here.
You gotta live.
He's a mile
This is
away
the
from the
most
shroud.
worst
He
scenario.
needs his
Oh my
shroud.
gosh.
He finally gets it. Okay, he has a moment to breathe.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God, blue team died on their home
Yeah,
node.
they do get
Oh,
a pick
no.
on Frosty. The
No.
banner comes out. Up now they have a pick on.
Hey, what just
Love
happened?
Light.
It's down.
Reversal.
Oh my God, I don't even know what the win con is right now. Oh no,
Oh.
no.
It's
Three
gone.
down.
He vengeance. Is there a banner? Vengeance banner. I don't know what's going on. He dies.
Is
Butter has the
down
last.
banner, down banner.
I don't know. Double beast. I have no
They can
idea.
decap mid.
Decap mid double beast potentially.
I don't know, man.
Somebody's going.
Oh my
gotta
God.
go for
Somebody's
beast.
running beast,
Oh,
yeah.
Here they go. Here they go.
Yep.
Blue
This
team
is-
gets
Both
this
teams
beast and
running
they
beast.
probably clinch it here.
They need
This is red team home, though. They're coming off of respawns to
steal
look for
this?
it.
This is.
I don't think
he's gonna
game.
get there in
That's
time.
all. No,
Oh,
that was
man.
incredible.
Good game.
I think
We gotta
that
see
when
this timeline.
Red had the map state, they should have gone for Beast just on the side, and it would have given them a little bit more of an advantage because of the stats that the Beast also gives, but I'm not going to try to even pretend to critique. That was an incredible side note fight right at the last minute there.
Dude,
That was intense, man.
That's the kind of game that I love watching. Just all out Duke Fest. Just people just
Throwing
banging each other up,
haymakers.
punching each other. It literally haymakers. I was great.
And we're here just in time for the Team USA versus the Team Nigel and Co. And this is close. I mean,
Sound
USA's
surprised?
up. USA's up. Not surprised, just pleased to hear it. You know, I love a close
the
game.
nodes- All the nodes are neutral. They do have a pick on the mid or the red team, so it is 5v4 right now.
I mean, there's nobody looking at CJ right now. This guy is having an absolute ball, just free casting.
Yeah, there he goes.
my
There's the
gosh.
Hawkeye. This is what I'm saying. You leave these Gale shots alone for, 10 seconds. Your team is taking, 20k damn.
Hot take, I think they need to buff Gale shot damage. If it could do Condi damage out of stealth too, I think that would be a really balanced
can't
fantasy
wait.
game actually.
Naru
He's
got picked
canceled.
off by the other Gale.
He stowed the spirit res here. That's kind of interesting.
Maybe because of the banner, he didn't want to use banner on top of the spirit.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened, but it looks like
That's
that
gonna be
is
kills.
disaster. I mean, he has it for the support, which is fine. It looks like the red support left. Oh no, that's disastrous.
Oh,
The red
just
support
kidding.
left way too. Oh, dude, no. Red support just
No.
left
That
like
was-
hair early.
No.
Oh no.
Oh,
That's a
And now they're
disaster.
just
That's
all
a
out of this
tragedy
node.
right there.
Ow, 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 ow.
I
There.
think that is the official name for that play is called a tragedy, correct, Johnson? Where they just get
I
kill
think
after
so.
kill after kill, and I think they just roll the map state from here on out.
I mean,
Dude.
we can't count them out quite yet, but that is disastrous. They, to use my good old phrase, kind of snatched defeat from the jaws of victory there, I'm afraid.
Yeah, dude, that was like that the span of 10 seconds, it was like blue team in favor, red team in favor, blue team in favor, red. It literally swapped back and forth. And I think, again, this is what we mean when we see like the micro plays that are happening. You left literally a half second too early, and that just turned the tides of the entire game. That's something that you'll only see when two of the best teams are playing against each other.
This is something else also that I've noticed a lot is a lot of new players come into the game and they play for kills like Team USA does, because Team USA knows that if they can snowball the map speed in one of these high-level games, the nodes essentially don't matter unless it's extremely close, right? So a lot of new players come in and they try to play for kills like Team USA does, and in normal solo ranked queue, that doesn't really work, but you see it in these high-level games where you just get pick after pick after pick and you can just snowball the game. So it's a very different game type overall.
No, definitely agree. It's like no team wants to be caught in an outnumbered fight, because they know that like on paper 3v4 it's going to lose, 2v3 going to lose, right? Maybe here and there you'll see a team that's outnumbered come out on top, but you know, against again the two best teams that really everything really follows the paper, you know what I mean? Like these guys barely make any mistakes, right? So rotationally they want to be on the upper hand all the time. They want to seek those kills because they only want to fight those winning fights. They want to fight outnumbered fights. So very different from your typical solo duo game.
They get very true. On side mode. Spear Abuser does die in Vengeance though, so that is a trade. But then Sway goes down in right off the node as well. It's just so hard. Like this is so hard to push against Team USA when they've got this level of momentum. Where it's just like, what are you gonna do?
Red team step one is a full regroup.
This is exactly what Gale Shot likes to do: run around the map, take these. You know, favored fights and just keep banging people back to back to back to back on the map. It looks like we are going to get a regroup and a fight on mid here, though, potentially.
Red Ranger is locked in a room with a Condi Rev here. Yeah, he and CJ are hunting down the Red Ranger, but he gets in stealth. Red Ranger's got the element of surprise here. He's stuck on terrain. Waiting to see him pop off here. Okay, he's officially activated in this fight here. You're going to get a full free cast action going on. But Mark is the Pied Piper. Everybody's chasing him. Marcus steps from death and goes down first here and gets immediately bannered.
Oh, feared on the Spirit.
Ooh. Okay, CJ versus the Red Ranger, and the Red Ranger goes down. Oh, man. USA with an extremely dominant team fight there again. And that's 50 points to game there. That is game, I'm afraid.
Yeah,
unless some act of God happens here. Another huge Gale 5 for another kill. Oh my God.
Another example of just winning each fight. You know, you really only have 3 team fights in a ranked PvP match, maybe 5 if the game's extremely close, and they won all 3 fights, unfortunately, that were major. So
yeah,
very true. Very true.
It's like red team concedes. It's going to be the game for USA. Bro, if I was in the game, bro, I kid you not. If I was playing against USA, against their comp, all my entire life, a full try hard, full sweating, I'm really trying to win. I'm swapping to PP Thief right now. I'm not. I kid you not. I'm swapping.
Shorty tweaking, making the appearance,
bro. I have never lost a single matchup against any team that I counter. I counter Gale Shot, bro. Wellbender, like all these different like DPS squish classes. I swear on my life, I'm swapping to PP Thief, bro. Maybe we'll see it. I don't know. It's literally unkillable. It's unkillable, and then the other DPS can't do anything about it. I swear on my life, I'm whipping out the PP.
Whipping out the PP.
Yes.
Live on Twitch.
And cranking that dog.
Only at twitch.tv/ what is it? Drop a parrot. That's
pseudo
the one.
alias.
Pseudo alias, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, thanks for that. Got a notification email. Weird.
Okay, we will have a little bit of time here before the finals match begins, so everyone feel free to go get your popcorn and your sodas and your whatever the hell else you want, right?
How much time is it?
We don't know.
5 minutes to reset.
Up to 5 minutes, yeah.
I have a trivia question for you, Homage.
Okay, let's play trivia.
How do I zoom around the map like a cool person when I cast these? I forgot.
You do Control-Shift-F for free cam.
Thank you, sir. And Control-Shift-F for not free cam. I'm assuming it toggles. What if I don't want free camera? What if I want, you know, homebound camera? Probably just click on a thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Johnson, take a chair.
Yeah, jump in.
I don't want to take a spot unnecessarily. I mean, I don't know where Joppa went here.
I had
was
to X
competing in
out.
the finals.
I had to X out because it was kind of lagging Homage's stream on my end.
This is a
Thank
pretty
you to
nice
everybody.
setup you got here, Homage.
Oh, thank you, man. It cost me a little bit of the old greenbacks. You know, this thing wasn't cheap. You know, I'm glad somebody appreciates it. There's a nice cup
this
of
is
coffee there
premium
you can drink.
construction.
Yeah, I got some dumplings here for you as well.
Oh,
Oh,
I like dumplings.
yeah. Well, feel free to say hi to dumplings. Dude, I never get any whispers, and then this stream I'm getting like 100 whispers nonstop.
Yeah,
People, I'm
'cause you're
streaming.
popular.
I can't do it. I can't do it right now.
Yeah, you're popular. It's the cluster effect. It's whenever nothing is going on, you're going to get 9 million whispers.
True.
I will have nothing going on, and then you want to know how many people whispered me asking me to do stuff this weekend when I'm normally busy on the weekend?
How many?
More than one.
That's more than me.
Now I'm getting hate mail from
I'm getting hate
from
mail.
from what a goofball. Does anybody know who
Oh,
that
I
is?
hate that guy, dude.
Oh, is he toxic?
Yeah, he's toxic. He's
What a
also
goofball,
an
am I right?
trader.
Are you guys ready for my content to get stolen again this month? I sure am.
You're what?
Who's stealing content? Not
Yeah,
me.
Joppa's always stealing content.
True.
No. I swear I'm not.
Come on, game, start up.
I'm pretty sure after Joppa finishes a match at Guild Wars 2 PvP, the first thing that comes out of his mouth is, "Okay, we need to find somebody to steal some content."
It is very true. It is very true.
Well, let's steal into this match here.
Oh,
Wanna click it with me, Homage?
by the way, okay, so we got the EU versus USA at this point. I kind of had a theory that EU did not use their whatever their top strategy is in the Swiss. What was it? I think they had a Rit and what did they have?
Conduits, Core Thief, and Paragon.
Yeah, so I'm very curious to see if they run that back or if it's like a wildly different comp. If I had to bet, I think we're going to see a wildly different comp.
I think we're going to see a power druid.
Power Druid.
I think we're going to see a power druid.
You're exactly one patch early.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's maybe. I wouldn't give it S plus tier, but I would give it S tier. You know.
Yeah. I think that's a very fair measured rating.
Mhm.
Okay. Here we go.
On Skyhammer as well. So this will be an interesting map. Very team fight focused map.
Okay, let's take a
personally-
quick run through of the builds here. CJ
Go for
on
it.
the power Gale shot, sure will, thanks. Zeromus on the support Paragon. Haru taking the Reaper. Spite Reaper, also popular nowadays. Twin Generals Relic. Photon Leap, aka Anya on the Bunker Amalgam. You can't kill me, he says. Then we got Helio here on the Tyrant Amulet. Condi Rev. Nezio with the Bunker Reaper. Same as Naru. Frosty on Condi Rev. Yeah, Condi Rev here.
Ooh, that is a rabid Shiro. Okay.
Yeah.
Usually it's
Yeah.
Tyrant, so we'll see.
We got, I don't know how you say this name. We're going to say Gingy. Condi Rev again here. Aura Dragonfire here. Power Rev with a swap. And
Nope,
finally
swap.
the support Paragon on this team. I remember we've seen some Paragons in the weekly taking the hammer instead of the staff. Looks like no such thing here in the finals of the monthly. And two swaps coming out. We got a Bunker Amalgam coming here.
Oh,
Actually,
they're doing
this-
it to them. They're doing the swaps. They're
what
doing it
is
to them.
this? Is this DPS Amalgam?
What the hell? Is
Maybe we should go through the
that?
comp once
What
the match
the
starts.
What the
What
hell?
the
is that?
hell? Another swap here from Nezio. They can't decide what they want to play.
Well,
What is going on?
I don't know what I'm looking at.
Is this the real build? This is actually what he's playing? It is.
Nezio has
Okay,
swapped
I
to a
like
different
it.
game, it appears. Oh, he's back.
And then the Bunker Reaper. Okay. Okay. I need to watch this guy. This guy's either going to pop off or...
We're also running AED. I like the cook.
I don't
I
know.
don't like the cook.
I don't like
Joppa doesn't
Mr.
like the cook.
Mr.
Don't-
Cam-esque, if you will.
It is a
Don't
very
write this
Mr.
guy
Cam
off
build. Yep.
Don't write this guy off yet. He could pop off. You know, he might know something we don't know.
Ooh, my favorite pull spot. If you're sitting up
Yeah.
there, you can actually get pulled by the C-Rev.
Both teams
Looking pretty
playing it
uneventful so far.
nonchalant. Nobody wants to be chalant, right? That's what's wrong with this generation.
I mean, Hero did get the cap on their home node, whereas the Reaper was forced off of their home node. And they just in this endless duel on the red side node.
First
so
blood, Frosty is down and out here. And there goes the red team's support, and that's probably not the end of the killings. Down goes Gingy. Yep, there he goes. At this point, Team USA is way out in front. Immediately
haven't
way out in
seen
front.
a lot of value out of this amalgam quite yet, but maybe we're just waiting for the right situation.
Yeah, you know, maybe there's a third comp that they've got really deep in their pocket.
they're all
You
gonna
know?
switch to.
Yeah. They're just waiting to activate it. We
So we're a
shall
little
see.
spread out here. Red team
Yeah.
seems pretty out of sorts. They haven't quite been able to regroup
comes
since
out,
this
gets the
lost
res.
team fight on mid.
Oh. Oh. So it is a favorite.
Oh, what just happened over here?
fight? Yeah, it is a favorite fight for red.
CJ and Naru go down and they get the full kill here. So maybe
Yeah,
If they can stagger the support, that would be really good.
there's hope yet for red team here. Especially if they can get Zeromus. That would be a lot of potential for them. But no, Zeromus gets out. Very nice kiting there. Decides to get back in and support Helio. Make sure he gets out safely there. Now Naru and CJ back off respawn. Gonna watch the CJ POV.
Oh yeah.
He's about
USA
to lay
fully
down the
grouped right
pain.
now. Yeah, USA fully grouped right now. It's 5. Red team does not want any.
They're not
single
even engaging yet with CJ.
No. They don't want the smoke.
Just like, nope. I'm a
Yeah,
nope.
I think I'm good. I think I'm good here. But I mean, like honestly, that is the right play to make. I mean, 4 people W key into 5, you're dying. CJ
Yeah.
perched up, untouchable. So we'll see what happens. He gets hit with 6K. Was that the mine from the amalgam there? I have no idea what
Our
happened. Obviously,
amalgam.
AD. Looks like right now
They're
we have a
still in this
4v4
for
and a
They're not
1v1.
winning this team fight.
Oh, dude, I don't know.
They need to plan an escape here at this point or something.
Yeah. Looks like now they're just
Frosty
splitting
gets
off
singled
into
out.
different directions.
I'm really curious what the idea behind the mortar kit is here as well, because it
What-
seems
what
like
the
we're
heck?
trying to team fight, and the amalgam.
Did you get the reverse on
elite
Anya?
would
Anya
be
goes down.
really good.
Okay.
Oh, I
They
so
pulled it
wish we
off.
could.
They get
s-
2 kills out of there.
Oh,
Yup.
wait, really?
Wow, the damage
Actually
out
insane.
of nowhere. They actually pulled it off. That was amazing.
So I think what did it is he actually has the sword that's the big barrier break sword on Amalgam, which I haven't seen a lot of them running, and I really wish we could see their strains, which is crazy to me.
Yeah, I wish this UI wasn't bugged.
'Cause I don't think he's running typical Amalgam stuff. That when he does the huge windup with the sword, that is just a guaranteed, if he can hit it, huge chunk of damage. So what I think that's
Absolutely.
their plan is that they just bet everything on this Amalgam build, and he is full absolute damage, man.
Yeah, just like the name. Stunbreak or
Yep.
die.
It almost like we should be able to read. All right, we have a little bit of a regroup. Blue
Anya
does
actually gets a kill on Gingy for the bell here.
yeah, I was
So the
wondering about
Skyhammer's going to go
Skyhammer.
in blue team's favor. Our team's going to have to give up all their nodes here. Not that they had any to begin with, but if they had any. Oh, do you see that cap that Heavy as the Crown just snuck there? That was pretty clean, I must say. Now we got a Reaper
gonna
1v1. I'm
leave a
going to
Reaper
zoom over
1v1.
to the team fight, see what's going on over here. Both
Big
teams
Gale
playing
shot
chill. Looks
damage,
like Frosty out of position. This could be the kill, and they get it
Alright.
very quickly. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I think they just
Watch
need to
the
abandon
video
this
game.
node and try to spread everything out at this point, but I don't think that's going to be doable as the Paragon also goes down.
Yeah, they had a little bit of wind. Red team had a little bit of wind in their sails. You know, maybe 1 or 2, you know, big victories. But USA is just keeping their boot on them here. They're just not letting them get much of this map at this point.
I think teams almost need to start comping Team USA, where it's just how do we capitalize on actually getting a kill versus them. Sylphir said it in chat. How are they still able to keep such dominant map control with two deaths, effectively 2 wins in team fights when Red won them? And it's just, I don't know, just weren't pressured enough.
Yeah, true. What do we? I'm sorry, I don't see the cook with this power amalgam. I'm waiting to see the pop off here, but like the hammer and. Let's see, he's got his AED ready. I'm watching this play here. Okay, the AED gets procced, but now he's got to run away.
No, I think it's just to pressure those team fights. I think it happened already. The power amalgam happened already, and if anything was going to happen with it, I think it was in those 2 team fights where they got those 2 kills with the giant like sword hits and stuff to just absolutely pull everybody and pressure them. And I think that's
He's
what
going to get killed here by the Rev.
We'll see.
Oh, AD almost up 2, gets healed, throw mine, maybe turns this around. He throws it down, and he does.
He just
Yeah,
get
need
the
to cast-
AED in time.
Cast that AED way earlier than that. Battle Standard comes out to secure the kill. They do not want to deal with any of that. Yeah, they have identified him as the problem for sure. Team USA so dominant and just
Pick on-
pushing this advantage now.
CJ turns into a down for Frosty here. This is just a slugfest at this point. I don't know if we've got a banner in play at this point for Red Team. No, they've still got 30 seconds on this cooldown, so Frosty's probably going to have a trip back to the respawn, and Red Team support down as well to the Condi Rev here.
I was going to
Just
say,
not finding the footing.
Sorry, I think that I do respect what this amalgam forces the match to do is they basically have to trade kills, right? I think it's forcing it in these team fights is you either get kills or you get killed, which is something that's very difficult to do in these very AoE support heavy matches with Paragons constantly just dumping out barrier and healing. So I think the cook was there, but I think the practice versus this team or maybe the lag was not.
Yeah. It's just like, realistically, does this power amalgam provide more to the team than a Gale Shot? Because that's the
true.
bar it needs to clear, right? To me, it's really hard to make that argument that it does.
Yeah, on the flip side though, and I've been saying this for a long time, you know, you obviously want to run the meta comp, right? In order
Yeah.
to do your best. But if you're against Team USA and you're both running the same exact meta comp, well, guess what? USA is going to win on the basis of skill, right? And I'm not just saying that to Glaze. Statistically, that's what we see. Mirror matchups.
Wow. The
They've-
glaze.
So when are they giving you
right?
your gizmo, Joppa?
everything. It's upcoming, bro. I'm on the list. There's a long line.
Okay.
Man. You'd be surprised
That's-
how
no,
long
I mean-
the line is.
Uh-huh.
Scoreboard, right? They got Moda. They got all the monthlies.
Moda,
You
now they
make
have
a
the
good point.
monthlies here.
You're correct.
But no, like I always said, in order to beat them, you literally have to do something different, right? If you're thinking that you're going to kill them or win on the basis of skill and not like comp, then, you know, I would say it's a bit one-sided in that conversation. But if you're going to try and beat them, do something like crazy. Do something like off meta, like cheese meme, like have a thief running around or whatever it is. In this case, it's the stun amalgam that just bursts you down with throw mine. I think it was a worthwhile attempt, and I think it's the right attitude. It's just the execution just wasn't there.
I think
No.
Amish is right. You just have to beat a Gale Shot. And it doesn't clear that. Maybe on a different map that's more team, like Capricorn might have been the play, honestly. But I mean, to be fair, like Amish says, Team USA is not unbeatable. They have lost weeklies, they have lost monthlies before. It is possible.
What do you mean, like
and I'd
Homage
to see
says?
the
I'm not
attempt.
over here saying.
I
heard
heard
it.
Team USA is
I heard it.
terrible. You opened up this tournament when they did not win a weekly, sir. It is possible. They may have only had like 2 out of their 5 guys. I'm just saying they're mortal-ish. But really good dominant play from Team USA for sure, and good attempt by the EU boys.
Yeah, that was
And
fun.
like
That
Homage
was fun.
says,
Like how it
subscribe to Joppa and Johnson because we will hopefully have more of this for sure.
And then Homage also said, no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, what else do I say?
Where are my Mystic Coins, Homage? You said that at the start of the stream. Run the tapes back. There was a team that didn't win the weekly.
The best team won there. It was very, very clear. USA was absolutely dialed there. And yeah, that was a good one, though. That was fun. That was a good time. I need to get to dinner with some friends. So, which one of you folks should I send the raid to, huh?
One of
Are
them,
either
because
of
I
you
am
two
very
still-
busy.
Because I'm ending personally as well.
Everybody's
Joppa, you're still
ending.
streaming?
I'm ending.
Why don't
Okay,
you
here's
Okay,
what
let's
we do.
go raid
We do
Mr. Cam.
a 4-man coordinated raid on someone.
A 4-man on one dude. Wait.
Yeah, four
Also-
guys on
4
one
men
dude.
on one dude.
But
False.
thank you guys for coming out for this. Again, if you haven't done it already, go subscribe to Johnson and follow Joppa, or follow Joppa and Johnson and Homage on Twitch. No, I'm serious, because you guys do
Sub to
stream
Joppa,
PvP. Do stream PvP regularly. It's one of the least toxic chats I've ever been in. You guys are extremely chill, and I gotta give you credit where this game mode has not been the most active, but it's incredibly fun to watch, especially when one of you is streaming. So I would go hit them up, like on Twitch, if you have not done that already. Cannot recommend enough.
Thanks,
Thanks so
Pseudo.
much, Pseudo.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I don't care what everyone says about you. I think you're all right.
Yeah, you should hear what Homage says about me, chat, in private.
Toxic streamer,
No,
holy
this
moly,
has been
man.
really
Do you
fun,
wanna-
guys.
do
No,
you
the
wanna
banter's
raid in-
good. The banter's good.
You want to raid Nakiba in case he's playing afterward?
I was planning on hitting the Mr. Cam.
Okay, we can
How
do
about
that.
half and half?
No, that
Well,
works.
half and half.
I'm engaging
Half
it.
and half?
We're raiding Mr. Cam. Thanks for hanging out and watching, everybody.
Thank you,
And
everybody.
we'll see you next time for another stream. Thanks, boys, for joining me.
Bye.
All right, bye, everyone. Thank you, thank you.
We are raiding, and I.
All right, that concludes another one of those. Get subbed, get followed. I'm going to try to do these more regularly, and that was a lot of fun. And thank you. Bye, YouTube. Oh, you know, a little bit of both sometimes.